in Vegas.
Oh, good, man.
Oh, bad.
It's true.
I bet the under, yeah.
It was free money. What happened?
Brutal. Brutally bad.
You just bet the under? You didn't bet on Oakland?
I just bet the under. I just said I'm going to focus on one bet, and I'll tell you, it was...
You just got killed. When did you know?
Well, the last when Tampa Bay scored the last touchdown in the first half to make it 20-3, I said there's no way it's not going over now because Super Bowls, everybody wants to score a touchdown. So it had to stay under 20, I thought, in my head to get it. And
yeah, but at 23, you stood a chance.
Yeah, but usually...
What was the under, by the way?
44.
Oh, my God.
Right, so he yelled that out on Friday.
Yeah, so all they had to do was just score what they scored in the first half, and I lost, and they always score more in the second half in the Super Bowl, usually.
Well, who knew Tampa Bay's defense was so good?
And they scored more than the under on their own.
Yeah, yeah.
So what'd you do? You put $5,000 on just the under?
This is going to sound like I have a gambling problem, but... There's no way to avoid that now. But I made good money for the weekend, more than that. So I said, what the hell?
What'd you make money on?
Stand-up.
Oh, you mean the money you earned?
The money I earned.
I thought you meant gambling.
No. The money I earned.
So you went out there for free, in essence?
Well, no, I made more than, $5,000. But...
What'd you make, like 10 grand? So then you
gave half back.
You gave about half back.
But he still has to pay taxes.
Right. Yeah.
So he didn't even bring home half.
Right.
It's funny because I bet Artie on the over-under. I didn't know anything about anything, solely based on the fact when Artie said it was a lock, I said, okay, I'll take the other one.
You know how I look at it, Artie? When someone flies you out to Vegas and gives you 10 grand for appearing for an hour, I say, I just won the lottery.
Exactly.
And then I put the money in the bank.
I'm very lucky.
You already won.
Yeah.
Why would you try to win more?
Because...
Now you lost.
No, I lost.
If you stop gambling, you win every time you go out to Vegas.
I know. Vegas is great if you don't like to gamble. It's like a resort. It's awesome. But if you like to gamble, it's just you're in a frenzy. You know? So you get there and you can't stop gambling.
That's called a problem.
Yeah. Now, were you at the tables as well?
I went to the tables.
Did you bring your girlfriend?
Yeah, Dana came.
Yes.
So that
slows you down.
Slowed you down a little, yeah. Like she wants to go out to eat. Like, you know what? When I go to Vegas by myself,
or Atlantic City.
Yeah, I don't eat. Eat. Why do I eat? Just bring me some food at the table. Let me keep drinking and eating.
She says
you go with a chick. She's like, we want to go to dinner and we want to see a show.
Well,
when Beth came out to Vegas, we went to dinner. We saw a show. I didn't even get to gamble.
Dana said to me,
yeah, it slowed me down a little. Otherwise, I'd be there day and night.
Dana said to me, are we going to get to see the White Tigers? And I said, only if they're at the craps table.
Yeah, they have to bring them right in front of the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got to walk them through the casino.
Only one of them's rolling the dice.
Does Dana knows that you put down these bets?
Yeah.
Does it affect your weekend? In other words, once the game's over?
Yeah.
You're depressed, right?
Look, again, it's that feeling of giving away money, and I went to a great Super Bowl party at the MGM Grand. It was awesome, and it was ruined for me.
Don't you feel like a loser, too, like in front of your chick, like you lose the 5 Gs, and then you're like walking around like trying to explain that you're not a loser, that you really made a lot of money this weekend?
Right, yeah.
But you really didn't.
Yeah, she kind of picked up on that.
But how much did you lose at the table?
I ended up down 500 at the table.
So even there you lost?
5,500.
And what'd you lose in here?
Oh, I got everybody's money. I just paid Fred. I lost about 200 in here.
So that's 5,700.
Right. Yeah, we don't count that.
And then you had to go out and eat and do whatever you did, so you dropped probably another grand on this.
Everything was comped.
Really?
Yeah, they took care. This place, the Suncoast Casino, where we played, they gave me a suite, the nicest hotel suite I've ever been in.
Really?
To play football and thing.
Really?
And, everything was comped, but, they knew I was going to gamble. I mean, they made the money.
They knew.
Yeah, give Artie the world. He'll give it right back.
Exactly. So,
Artie never leaves a winner.
You know what sucked, too? They had the most awesome buffet at this MGM Grand thing. So once I lost the under, it was a guarantee. I just stopped drinking. I was all mad and went to the eating section of the night.
Right, to comfort yourself.
I had, a buffet has all different things. I had on my plate 2 roast beef sandwiches and a piece of pizza.
Oh.
And it was not like depressed. I lost money eating,
Yeah.
And then that night I had to fly to L.A. I get to the Vegas airport. There's slot machines in Vegas airport.
Yes.
And you just hear the ka-ching of the slot machines. And I went to Burger King.
Because the Burger King can keep you away from the slots.
You know what?
I got a cheeseburger. I hear the slots going. I wanted to punch somebody in the face.
Artie hits all cylinders. He drinks too much, he gambles too much, and he eats too much.
Yeah.
Artie's got some kind of hole he's trying to fill. And, man, he's going to either fill it with money or booze or food.
Let's hope it's money.
Unbelievable.
You know, the funny thing is Artie put his hand on Jason's shoulder, our computer guy, on Friday and goes, listen, Jason, free money, bet the under.
Oh.
So Jason bet the over and won.
He bet the over.
Yeah.
And I stayed off that bet like, you know.
See, I was blaming Artie because I took Oakland and lost. I thought you bet Oakland.
No, I stayed away from the game. Although when I got to Vegas, a bunch of people there, the word on the street there was Tampa was a lock, and God, that was...
So true.
Yeah.
But he just said he'll put money on Charlie, so you're losing that $300.
Yeah, don't put any money on Charlie.
Look, I'll stay away from Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, maybe I'm the wrong person to be giving Artie this, but you guys just gave me a test for problem gambling. I got a couple questions.
Go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever attempted to go back and gamble the next day, wishing to win the money you had lost the previous day?
Oh, my God, of course. A question? What am I
could have answered that.
Have you ever told people that you won money when you actually lost?
Yes.
Oh.
Of course.
Without question. I did it this week.
Just fill in yes to every question. No need to go through this.
I want to hear the questions.
My mother thinks I won this weekend.
Have you ever felt that you have a gambling problem yourself?
Yes. Right now.
Have you ever gambled excessive amounts of money and time over your budget?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And he says it proudly.
I mean, I'm not even proudly.
He's not even a little bit unsure of the answer. It's an absolute yes.
Yeah, this is like the first grade question.
Is there anyone who has criticized you for your gambling behavior?
Look around, throw a rock.
Have you ever felt guilty about gambling and its consequence?
Yes.
Have you ever tried to quit gambling but were unable to?
Yes.
Have you ever tried to hide your gambling behavior to your family members?
Absolutely.
I want to bet on the next question.
Have you ever had conflicts with your family or roommates due to gambling?
Yes.
Have you ever been unable to pay back your debt due to gambling?
For a little while, yeah.
Yeah, that's a yes.
It always got paid, but for a little while.
It was yes.
All right, yeah.
Two more questions. Have you ever been absent from work due to gambling?
Yes.
That was on Mad TV?
Yeah, I probably, and a couple times as a longshoreman, a couple of days where
Oh, it's a long term?
But he didn't show up.
couldn't get out of bed. But there was a combination of gambling and drinking.
Right.
He doesn't have to hit like 7 or 10. Artie's got the first 9.
This is the only test Artie's ever going to get 100 on.
Yeah. This is like getting a perfect score on the SAT.
I bet there's a lot of guys who could answer yes to all these questions.
Not really.
Full compulsive gamblers.
Maybe not the work thing.
It's a lot of guys. It's also you.
Right.
Hey, so when you couldn't get out of bed, see, I assumed you couldn't show up at work because people were looking for you.
No, it never got like that. I mean, I owed this one guy money for a while, but he was a guy I knew, and he knew I did.
So why couldn't you get out of bed from gambling?
Just because of the depression.
Oh, okay.
You know.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
That's better.
Have you ever tried the following in order to pay your debt? Family expenses?
What do you mean?
Like if you didn't pay your rent to pay your...
No, I never did that, no.
Your spouse?
Never had a spouse.
Well, wait a
You
second.
don't
Wait,
even
no,
have these things.
the question is, has anything you ever wanted to do with your girlfriend suffered monetarily because you needed the money for gambling?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Oh, you put it that way, yes.
You have to gear the questions.
I knew there was no in there.
Yeah, no, the way. It's Sunday night, actually.
All right, how many more questions are there? I think it's clear that Artie's a gambler.
Okay, you want the thing? Okay.
Have you ever been a gay prostitute as a result of your gambling?
Yeah,
No.
giving sex to a man.
That's a no.
Artie, have you ever sold a piece of furniture or something in your house to pay a gambling debt?
I sold a couple of old, very valuable baseball cards a couple of times.
But Artie,
I sold a 64 Pete Rose. It was the worst thing I ever did to pay off this guy. And this one I didn't have $200 to my name. I sold it for like $150. It was worth $300. And,
Sorry to hear that.
How much is it worth now?
I don't know.
Baseball cards are worthless.
Yeah, well, not a 64 Rose, you know.
Hey, are you with the scoring?
Go ahead.
Well, we know it's 100%, right?
Give yourself 1 point for every yes. Now, please add up the scores. If you had 0, congratulations. You do not have a gambling problem. If you have 1 to 4 points, that means you have signs of a gambling problem. 5 or more, you have lost control.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so there's the Artie update.
Artie got 11 points.
Yeah. Artie broke the record. Ralph, you're on the air.
He's off the scale. He's pinned.
I wanted to thank Artie because I was talking to him Sunday, and I had already bet Tampa, and he told me that he was betting $5,000 on the under. So I immediately hung up the phone and bet the over too, and won a ton of money because I took both of them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What'd you bet on the over?
I bet the over, and I took Tampa.
Yeah, but how much?
On a reverse.
What'd you bet on the over?
Oh, I put them together, and I bet 500.
Wow. See, talking to Artie can help you.
How much you get?
$2,000.
Wow.
So, Artie, thank you.
No problem, Ralph.
Artie,
Look how good you are for people.
Wouldn't you have more fun just like opening a window and just throwing your money out of it?
No.
Seeing it all fly everywhere?
You know what I think with Artie? Like, instead of $5,000 on one bet, why not $1,000 on 5 bets?
Yeah.
No, he because this one was free money. He knew.
But Artie even knew. He's in Vegas, and he tells me it's a lock. Everybody on the street, everywhere, he goes, great bet. I said, so you going to bet it? No, I'm sticking with the under. Sticking with the loss.
I like the under, man. Well, you got to go with instincts.
But your instincts have been horrible.
Yeah, you should go the opposite of your instinct.
I have winning streaks, too.
But it gets confusing. What is the opposite of your instincts, you know?
I know. He's saying he's had winning streaks. Not as long as you're losing.
Right, well.
All right, Ralph, thank you. Fabulous. Always good when Ralph wakes up early. We get his input throughout the show.
Oh, boy.
He called me over the weekend to tell me he was betting Tampa.
Yeah.
I called him back, and he tells me, like, he did that thing where he said Tampa's got those great uniforms, and I'm sitting there going, this is ridiculous.
I know.
And I'm yelling at him, and, of course, he's the one who wins 2 G's. It's horrible.
Oh, that's
depressing.
Yeah, he called me before the game and said, hey, I heard you're taking Oakland. You want to do any last-minute action? I didn't call him back.
Yeah.
I want to hear about it. Yeah. So, anyway,
well,
Artie's back. All right, listen, I got a whole bunch of things to talk about here. First of all, this is weird. For anybody who listens to us in New York, I just found out about this from Gary, that from now on, starting, I think, when does it start?
February 1st.
Okay.
Which is, I think, a Saturday.
Yeah. Starting this Saturday, whenever you dial somebody's telephone,
oh, yeah,
you have to dial the area code.
all the numbers.
Even if you're in the same area code.
Yeah, if you live in 212 and you're calling a 212 number, you have to dial 212.
So now you have to reprogram your cell phone, your speed dial on your phone at work, at home, and your fax machines and everything have to be reprogrammed.
Now, why are they doing that? Because think about it. I thought this through. All right, they're saying the only logical reason they would do this is they're saying they're running out of phone numbers.
Right.
So you have to dial 212 if you're in the 212 area code. But that doesn't free up any phone numbers.
Not in 212.
No.
But they can use that number right outside of 212, I guess. Like 718.
All right, let's say your number is 35, okay, for argument's sake. And I dial 212-35.
Mm-hmm.
How does that free up any numbers for them?
There's area codes within New York City now, different area codes,
right.
like 646 and other area codes. And that,
right, so I'll dial 646.
Yeah,
I don't still see how that frees up any number.
I don't know.
Think about it.
But you can use 35 and 646 and 212 and 718 and 917.
Well, why can't you do that now?
Yeah, you could still do that now.
I don't know.
Hey, see, there's no logic.
I think because everybody, I think they wanted to make it equal.
That's ridiculous.
Well, equality is very big in this country.
So even if you're in 212, you have to dial all the numbers.
It's so stupid.
You mean Al Sharpton's behind this?
Well, anyway, so maybe because, like, foreigners come here and they don't know they're in 212 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the
Why
damn
don't we care about them?
I don't know. I really don't care about
Let
them.
them learn the rules.
I'm surprised that you haven't heard about it because they're running these commercials.
No, I don't think anybody really listens to the commercials on radio.
Well, I was ignoring it because I heard it like 6 months ago. They said it was coming, but then, I heard a commercial the other day, like, starting in 4 days, you better be ready.
Right. I had started using all the numbers because I knew it was coming in, but it never happened, so I stopped.
Well, anyway, so that's happening, and I find that highly annoying. I hate it.
Well, I think in other parts of the country, people have had to do this for a long time,
Yeah,
and so they're just dragging us along.
Ralph has a reason for this. Is he going to call all morning?
Yes,
Apparently.
because we're his friends.
What's the reason?
This is important information.
Don't call all morning.
Robin's right. They had a guy talking about it, and it's just to make it even.
Wow.
To make it fair for everybody. They say making it fair. It's like you don't have, because you have to dial 646 across the street, so just to make it easier.
But why would you want to be fair? I mean, that's not fair. It makes it harder. It's not making it fair.
That's what that's what the guy who's implementing the program.
It's the goddamn dumbest thing in the world. It's not. I mean, who wants equality in that way to make it more difficult?
It's stupid. You have to do that in New Jersey. You have to dial there.
Howard, what Ralph is trying to say, which is what he told me, is that because if you have a 212 number, you can dial people and just dial the number,
Right.
Okay, but I have a 646 number. If I want to dial 212, I got to put 1.
Yeah, but at 646, you don't have to dial 646.
Yeah, but there's not that many 646s. That's a new number. So
but who cares? I mean, but
you know that if you're calling somebody 212, and if you're in 212, I mean,
why would you want to punish?
Enough to know to have to dial 646.
Yeah, in essence, they're punishing people who have the 212s because
you're still going to have to dial 212. So who cares about equality? Make it convenient for the people who.
Yeah, no, it is ridiculous, but that's...
You still now have to go into your cell phone and
Oh, I think it's the dumbest thing, but that's Ralph's explanation. He just didn't explain it.
Ralph doesn't know anything.
That's what they explained.
All right, thank you.
They said.
All right.
I sort of remember this being the rationale when they first enacted it.
So stupid.
It's a stupid reason.
Stupid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, there are a lot of stupid things.
Did you watch American Idol at all last night?
No, not last night.
It was just, it's so good, man.
I got some tape. I think these are old. Oh.
What, was this more auditions last night?
Last night they took it down from 240 people to the final 32.
Oh.
And Gary just got into American Idol. Didn't watch it the entire last season. And I'm like one of those guys, don't come into American Idol late.
Yeah, you're just jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
I'll tell you something. When you watch that show, you think that every black man in this country is gay.
I know.
It's just.
Do you believe how many black, gay, untalented guys there are?
Well, one of the funny things that happened last night was there's a guy, I don't know that he's gay, but he's very effeminate, and he didn't make it.
The one who went Hercules?
No, that was a different guy.
He made it.
He made it, I think. But there's a different guy. Marcus, did you see a guy named Marcus? He smiles all the time. When he didn't get it, well, first of all, when they announced to a room full of people that they didn't make it, it looks like there was an assassination. This woman literally falls to the ground and gets in the fetal position and starts sobbing and pounding on the ground. And watching men cry over this is very disturbing.
But people have nothing in their lives.
But this black guy, this very effeminate black guy, he storms out of the room, starts knocking over things. It was just very funny to watch. And they followed him, and he's like, they don't know anything what they're talking about. They're going to be so sorry.
I got some good American Idol tapes and stuff. I'm going to play all that when I get back. I got to take...
God, my tournament's gone horribly wrong.
Oh, no. He started off so well.
It's taking an ugly turn.
That's what you said. My tournament's taken an ugly turn.
Yeah.
Do you know how consumed Artie is by the whole gambling thing? We all had dinner Friday night.
Right.
And we went outside to have a cigarette, and Artie had this game that he had bet $1,000 on, but he couldn't, nobody at that restaurant is keeping scores.
Yeah.
So we walked across the street, we started peeking in a window of another restaurant, and we couldn't see the game, so we went into the restaurant, and the game wasn't on. Artie's just starts asking random people, do you know who won the Xavier game? What's the score of the Xavier game? And nobody knew.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little too wrapped up in it.
I wondered how he was going to make it through dinner.
Yeah, I mean, Artie and Gary were out smoking most of the dinner.
No, I went out that one time.
Twice.
Really?
But there was one time that you were gone a long time. We looked around the table, and we were like, where did they go?
I never realized the extent of, like who you are, because when we went out to dinner Friday night...
Extent of...
You guys hear a weird noise?
Yeah. I thought
what is that?
That was the sound effect. It didn't sound right. Sorry.
Oh. What is that supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a match striking, but it turned out to be something more than that.
Yeah. Sounded like World War III.
I was shock and awe.
Yeah, Friday night, I had this brainstorm where I said, we never get together for dinner. Meaning like me, Robin, Stuttering John, Gary, Fred, Artie, Benji. We never get together. So why don't we get together and have dinner? Because we never get...
Idea.
It was a good idea. And I enjoyed it.
I did, too.
It's great.
John's looking at me waiting for the shoe to drop. He's like, where's the jokes?
Who's wrong? Who's going to get it?
Come on, ruin it.
It's coming, don't worry.
I'm waiting to hear to the extent of...
No. But I always think Artie's going to be the life of the party. Like, I always think he's going to be Bluto from Animal House or something. But Artie just kind of sits there, drinks, and doesn't really say much.
He drinks a lot.
As he drinks, though, he gets a little more animated.
A little bit, but he doesn't really talk all that much.
I think he's a little intimidated by you because he's such a fan of yours.
Are you?
Well, that's not true anymore. I mean, I've been working here for almost 2 years.
But what is it you order? Because you order a real man's drink.
I get a Jack and water. I mean, I don't like people who are always yelling and screaming.
Artie's like from my dad's generation.
Yeah.
Goes to the track, has Jack and water.
And he orders it very, just, they keep coming, like I noticed there's a steady stream of Jack and water to the table.
I'm getting yelled at now for acting like classy.
Artie's like, I can't believe I'm getting yelled at for going to dinner.
You know what I heard about Artie, though?
You're not getting yelled at. I'm just saying, I always think you're going to be, like, more talkative, but you're not.
Yeah, we had a conversation. I remember talking to you quite a bit, actually.
Really? I just always think you're so quiet at these things.
Well,
I always expect
normal,
you to...
You're normal, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for you to be a little more...
Howard, you know what I heard about Artie and his drinking? I heard that last week the E-Show had a going-away party, or 2 weeks ago they had a going-away party for a couple of guys. It was a lunch.
Yeah.
So John and Artie sort of jumped on and said, hey, we'll come with you. So they said it was, John was starting like the John and Artie show, and Artie was really quiet. They said 5 Jack and Waters later, Artie was singing, what was it, Danny Boy?
Yeah, Danny Boy.
St. Patrick's Day. Would you rather that as we go to dinner?
Yes.
But isn't there an in-between, Artie?
Do you know what it is? It's that, you invited us to a very nice place.
Right.
I don't think, you want me to start yelling out stuff? I was trying to...
No, I'm expecting you to talk, though.
I talked a lot.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
I think if it's not about basketball tournaments and stuff.
Right. He's not going to have a lot of random conversations. It's got to be manly conversations.
First of all, the food there was
very good.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. Dos Caminos.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Dos Caminos Mexican food. I know Mr. X was very nervous about Mexican food. A lot of people don't like Mexican food, or they get nervous about it. But even Mr. X liked Dos Caminos.
It's amazing.
He said, I was a little nervous about your selection of restaurant.
And by the way, it was a slimmed down Mr. X, you see?
Yeah.
He was getting ready for you, John.
Very buff. He looked very strong all of a sudden.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He could kick your ass.
Kick your ass, boy.
No. I was starting to think maybe he could kick your ass.
I think he can.
No. Gary, you never think something... Trust me. I would win the fight.
Well, it's all talk now.
Right.
No, but you don't understand. I was going to train 10 to 12 hours a day.
I noticed you didn't fart once at the table, though.
well, yeah, I guess I...
He got you.
Mr. X was like 8 arm lengths from John's lap. Thank God.
He did teach you a lesson. I'll tell you that. I gotta say. You were on good behavior. There's something about pouring water on you that works.
You know what's funny about Artie that I never realized? Artie walks in with Dana, who's, every time you see her, you can't remember how beautiful she is.
Right.
And I think it's funny that, Dana lives in this weird environment. Artie walks up, the first thing he says is, I lost $500 on the first game, but I won $500 on the second game, so I'm even, so I put $1,000 on the Xavier game. And I realized, how much a part of their life... not
she
Dana
probably knows odds now.
Not by choice.
And I don't think she digs it at all.
No. Just now. It's the tournament. After this, it'll be all right.
It'll be baseball.
After this, it'll be the World Series, and it'll be the Super Bowl.
It's never like this. This is berserk. There's games, you can't not turn a game on. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Everything you put on, it's a game.
Right. And there's betting to be done.
And there's betting.
Right.
So I was up $2,000 Friday.
Right.
Now I'm down 500.
But I do see as if I was your girlfriend.
Yeah, she doesn't like me doing that.
I mean, it's just like you're sitting at the table and your mind is on the $1,000 you got on Xavier.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I think she's getting irritated by it.
No, she's not irritated by it. She just is concerned that I would ever do it with money I don't have. But now I just bet money I could totally afford, $500 on a game. It's like a hobby.
But maybe that's why you're not talking so much. You're worried about the game.
That's what I think. I think you're so preoccupied with the game, you can't even concentrate on the evening.
I will admit, even though I had a fantastic time.
Right.
I was a little preoccupied with knowing the score.
Yeah, you were wishing you were watching the game.
Not watching it, just being able to get scores every 3 minutes.
Right.
See, that's what you have to consider when you invite Artie out. Can he get the score?
Well, the other thing
I know he needs to be near his TV.
At one point, we were trying to figure out who we should call for scores.
But is your nights with Dana on a night like that, is it dictated by, in other words, if you win, is it a euphoric night? If you lose, does Dana allow not to talk to you?
No, you see, that's the great thing. It's just for the fun of the gambling. If I lose money that I can afford, it doesn't affect.
So if you drop $2,000, it's not an ugly night.
I don't bet $2,000 in a night. I bet $2,000 over 2 nights. About $1,000 a day, I bet.
So it does affect your mood.
It does affect my mood. Yeah, I wouldn't. Otherwise, why do it if it's not going to affect your mood?
But I'm saying, we went out Friday night, and Artie's a great guy and everything, but he is affected by gambling, and everything does sort of center around gambling.
And he's so low-tech. The truth of the matter is, I had a pager that was in the car that will update your scores. It's about this big.
Right.
And you just hit it and it updates your scores. I'm surprised Artie doesn't have one.
Yeah, you ought to get that.
At one point in the front bar area, it's a very nice place, that place. The bar, it's like a scene, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Dos Caminos.
Yeah, I asked the guy who had a martini if he had the Xavier score, and he said, "Excuse me." I was like,
he's like, yeah, well, I'm not here for degenerates.
What do you think this is, OTB?
Yeah.
But that guacamole, the hot guacamole that you put in the tortilla.
You like that?
Oh, my God.
They make it right in front of you.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's a good place.
Really?
And I thought it would be a fun place for us to eat.
Yeah, and it
was.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
And they kept the beers coming, which is good.
And
I saw there were 2 people who were kept very busy, the Jack and Water girl and the beer girl.
Yeah. I hope I gave her a big enough tip.
They had, it was great. Our table was right by the back bar there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, the beers would flow, and it was perfect.
I gave her a bunch of money.
I'm sure you did.
I did.
I'm sure you did amazing.
I hope so.
You always do. I don't know why you would be concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I gave her like $500.
That's great.
That's good, right?
Howard, come on.
Yeah, but there were 13 people.
Was the bill over $1,500?
You know what? He took off a lot of, he was, because I'm me.
Right.
And I'm a good customer.
Generous, so.
He was very generous, so the whole bill was like, I don't know, $700.
Howard, you tipped $500?
No. Yeah, is that bad?
And you're wondering, no, it's horrific.
No, but I'm saying because I don't know what the real bill was.
Howard, if he took off half the bill, if the bill was $1,400,
I don't think he did that.
The $500's still an amazing
Okay,
tip.
good, all right.
Because
she was working hard.
Above, yeah.
When you got John there saying, listen, I heard him say, bring me a beer every 3 minutes.
But Artie is he's like subtle with it. So as every time the woman came to the table to see what was going on, he goes, another Jack and Water, please.
See, I was trying to be a classy guy, Mom.
So we went out and had dinner.
I was going to say, I actually felt sorry for you. You can't even have a normal dinner without people hassling you. I tell you get hassled.
Yeah.
Some woman was at her bachelorette party.
Oh, that was the worst.
And she came over and she wanted...
You don't even know. The second I walk into the restaurant, right? This is Friday night. I walk in, and Beth was on the phone with someone from work. And I walk in, and this girl walks up to me, and she goes, Howard, hey, big fan. So I go, hi, how you doing? And then I was walking back to the table because we were late. We were late because there was a big detour. We were stuck for like a half hour because Friday night there was a suspicious package in Manhattan. And I guess with the war, everybody's kind of like on edge. So the cops had to stop everyone while they searched this package and detour us so that we wouldn't go anywhere near the suspicious package.
I thought you got slowed down by the anti-war rally in Times Square that drew 125,000 people.
Well, that was Saturday.
Yeah.
125,000 people.
A lot of people.
They had a pro-war rally last night. 600 people showed up.
Yeah. Well, people aren't as passionate about pro-war. Nobody's pro-war, really.
But did you think that...
But we support.
We support the war.
You don't go running around screaming and hollering.
Yeah. There's no need to. It's going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we get down there, and this girl goes, hey, big fan. I go, oh, hi, how you doing? Just like that. And I keep walking. She goes, I hear her go, oh, man, what an ass.
Oh,
so I go,
goodness, just because you said hi?
Yeah, so wait. So I go, I got crazy. So I turned around and I said to her, what'd I do wrong? What did I do to you that you have to say I'm an ass? She goes, well, I told you I'm a big fan, and you just walked right by. I said hello to you.
So what should you do? Bend her over and slap a big one on her?
So I said, I said hello to you. What else would you expect? She said, I expected more.
And she doesn't know what.
And then I gave up. I just said, this is ridiculous, and I walked away. Then when I sat down, the chick with the bachelorette party.
She was wearing a tiara. She came over. She said that in her
something in that card.
No, she showed me.
Had your name on it?
Yeah. It was a question on, they had a scavenger hunt. And one of the questions on the card was, would you rather bang Bill Clinton or Howard Stern? And she said, look, I circled Howard Stern. It was just a coincidence that I was there.
Hey, now.
So I said, oh, great. You know, congratulations on your wedding or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to say.
Nothing.
So, yeah, I said, congratulations. She goes, do you mind coming over and taking pictures with us? And I said, yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not even right. That's not even what you said, because that even sounds meaner than it is. You said, gee, I would love to, but I don't want to make a scene, but I'd be more than happy to sign something for you.
Yeah,
which is so nice. And then she started to walk away, and at the restaurant, there's like little holes in the wall. That's the design of it. And I see the flash bulb go off. One of her friends is on the other side of the wall taking pictures of you.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's a group of broads out and they all have like reddish, fruity, blue drinks, and one of them's wearing a tiara,
you're in trouble.
The most annoying group of human beings that could possibly get together, because it's a bachelorette party. They're going to be loud. They're going to be pushy. They're going to be everything.
They're nice.
It doesn't even matter if you say no to them. They're going to take your pictures and...
But that girl was like taking your picture like she was a terrorist.
I know.
Right behind a wall.
Yeah, she's paparazzi now.
No, that's nothing. I went to have breakfast Saturday morning at Sarah Beth's. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Great place. Had some oatmeal, this and that, the other day. I'm sitting there having a great time. Some Chinese-looking lady. You know how the Chinese are with their cameras. Some Chinese lady, she comes in, she's running up and starts shooting pictures of me. I said, hey, I'm eating my breakfast here. Could you, I got pissed, Then I'm leaving, but she'd take the picture and go, ha, 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 like it was World War II or something. She just bombed Hiroshima.
Right, it's totally...
I mean, bombed whatever the place is, in Pearl Harbor. So then she goes over to her table. I'm leaving. She starts snapping away like crazy. I'm laughing like maniacally.
Why
is she laughing? Like a baboon. I don't know. Like it was funny.
Yeah, what was so funny? That you can work a camera?
Yeah, that's funny.
But we were in the middle of a conversation when that girl came up to you, and then the whole conversation just came to a halt. I felt so bad for you because you were so bummed out. The pictures...
I wasn't bummed out. It was just...
I would take care of it quickly and discreetly.
It doesn't seem to satisfy anybody, though.
Pain in the ass.
Please. Pain in the ass is being in Iraq.
That's right.
That's a pain in the ass. I feel so bad for those dudes over there. What a mess.
Well, I felt bad when I heard the clip of one woman saying her son was a little down. He's over there fighting, and he was a little down because they get word back there that there are big protests going on here. So that ruins, it decreases their morale. And I said, well, that's the last thing we need is those guys feeling bad as they go into battle.
Yeah, get behind this. Help out a little by at least being positive. Adam, you're on the air.
Howard, how you doing today, man?
Hey, man.
Listen, I'm looking for a good place in the city to take my wife for dinner. You recommend Dos Caminos?
Highly.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Oh, unbelievable.
We had a real good time.
Incredible meal you'll have.
How long am I waiting for reservations? About a month?
I don't know. I don't know how that all works.
That place was... There were people in the bar who got there at 8. They still hadn't sat down. They told 10 because that's how crowded it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were there without you, which is a lot funny, not as good as being there with you. We were all there except for you, so we said, can we go sit in our seat? And they're like, another 4 minutes, another 6 minutes. I think they were waiting for you.
Yeah.
Because imagine sitting us without you.
Yeah, they would have been pissed.
Because it is a scene at that bar. People just wanting to get in to eat. That's how...
But that's a good... If I'm a single dude, I'm going to that bar.
No, the bar is a good single dude place.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, go there just to have drinks.
Right.
Yeah, because it was some chicks.
Because it was packed.
Yeah, that's right. I would go down there just to get laid. It's one of those I got to get laid bars.
Right. Good-looking people at the front door.
Yeah.
Good-looking waitresses, too.
Yeah, they got that all together. So, anyway, so that was my idea. I think think it was good.
Yeah,
It was
sorry
good.
Fred couldn't come. He was the one
Fred didn't want to be there.
party pooper.
Now, Fred wanted to be there.
Yeah.
In fact, I was originally going to do it Saturday night so Fred could be there.
I was definitely signed up.
But there were two different parties going on. There was the Howard, Robin, and Artie conversation at one end, and then there was the Stuttering John interrogating Benji's girlfriend at the other end of the table.
Yeah, so the big surprise of the night was...
Gary interpretation, let me go on record of the interrogation,
Look,
by
we
the
all
way.
saw it.
I saw it.
We're all having a blast, and Gary runs over, scurries around the table to tell Howard I'm interrogating Benji.
No. I saw what was going on. Benji walked in with an attractive, a really attractive woman. And everyone assumed that he hired her and it was another
One
bit.
of his stunts.
But it turns out he's been going out with her for like a month.
That is amazing.
And I don't even think he's that into her.
No, he's not into her. That's what you don't know, but I don't know if Gary knows, but he's not that.
Is she your girlfriend, Benj?
We're seeing each other, but it's not, I wouldn't say girlfriend situation.
No.
I like her a lot.
Does she and she likes you, apparently.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say what you had anything in the conversation before?
Yeah, say it.
Benj?
I don't know.
About what you wanted me to do for you?
No.
Okay, forget it.
Oh.
Well, what do you want you to do?
No. He's going to get... maybe the girl's listening. But let's just say I don't think that that's serious.
Are you guys lovers?
You mean intimate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Good for
She's
you.
way too hot for Benji. And I don't understand why
She seemed normal.
I knew the married guys were really angry at Benji for coming in with a hot-looking chick. They were pissed.
We couldn't figure it out at all.
Yeah.
I mean, really, just, she was cute.
He was upset because you guys could be doing the same thing.
Yeah, but not only that. First of all, he showed up like 20 minutes after you showed up. Benji.
And you were late.
I was late, I know.
He showed up at 8:35, I noticed.
Sweating profusely.
Well, spicy food makes me sweat a lot. No, it does.
So Benji, you got a girl interested in you, so
she's really cool.
You're not the loser we think you are.
Thank you. Neither are you.
Thank you.
Your girl looked really hot too.
Yeah.
Well,
what?
The girl really digs Benji because part of the conversation we were talking about was Benji. You want to talk about this? Benji said that he would do what Scott was going to do. Like a challenge, a Bally's challenge.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. Benji was saying, I don't think you should have brought that up in front of a chick, but
yeah,
Benji was saying, hey, can I get money for losing weight? And if I don't, I'll take anal from 20 guys.
If he doesn't lose the weight.
Yeah.
He'll lose 20 pounds, and if he doesn't lose the 20 pounds, anal from 20 guys.
But you're right.
That was his deal.
So we said, hey, you can lose 20 pounds.
Let's make it a real challenge.
Yeah. So you got to lose 40 pounds and then have anal from 40 guys.
And that was a lot of the discussion, was the debate how many pounds Benji should.
But how did it come up?
I forget.
I don't. I remember exactly how it came up. You started off trying to do Benji a favor. You go to the girl, just want to tell you, Benji's a great guy.
Yeah.
And then somebody else said, Benji's a great guy. I thought, oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then John goes, so, Benji, what do you do anal with 20 guys for? I mean, you just brought it right up.
Oh, come on, it's very, anyway.
We were all toasting Benji, trying to make him look normal, make him look human.
Why would you bring it up in front of a date?
First of all, Benji, and I'm sure you'll admit to this, the girl was so cool about it. She even said that if Benji did it, she would have no problem still dating.
Benji was there with a halfway decent-looking chick, like real nice looking.
Yeah.
No, but you're right.
More than halfway decent. And we were all shocked, and I was thinking, hey, I'll make a toast to my good buddy Benji, which will seal the deal for him.
Right, he kept saying you my best
already
friend.
has the girl.
Yeah, I didn't know what the story was.
I did.
And did you know that she would be cool with it before you brought it up?
Yeah, she was very cool.
No, did you know?
Come on, John. You were making him look bad.
know what?
You were angry that he was with a hot chick.
Angry?
Yeah.
But everybody was trying to help out Benji, except John would just pierce through it. He brought up every embarrassing thing about Benji.
No, we brought up...
You brought up a ton of
We brought up Benji's
night terrors.
But Artie, we were all laughing our heads off.
You were telling stories of what a jerk Benji is.
Yes.
Be honest. And in front of a chick.
Loved
So I looked at John and I said, yeah, Benji loved
He was
it.
happy for the attention.
Oh, please.
John. You don't know that the girl's going to think it's funny.
I don't know.
How are you helping him out?
You were bad-mouthing Benji at the dinner table.
Benji, honestly, answer me because I'll apologize. Were you upset at all?
It was a big risk, but no, not at all.
Thank you. I knew he wasn't.
But
I was laughing. Laura was laughing. Benji was laughing. Artie was laughing. Gary saw some controversy and ran over to you.
All I know is, here's the code of men. The guy's got a girl with him.
And Benji.
That looks good. And it's Benji who's got trouble getting women.
Okay, then I'm going to have to say this then. But I don't want it because I don't get him in trouble. Trust me, it didn't matter that much to Benji how he was seen.
So whether it matters or not, does that mean you have to do it in front of the girl?
I wasn't doing it to be a bad guy. We were just having a bunch of laughs. I wasn't like I was intentionally trying to make him look bad. I like Benji. I wasn't trying to make him look bad.
Like imagine if imagine everyone at the table just started bringing up every goofy thing you ever did.
You do.
And you were on a date.
You do though.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we don't.
In front of a chick.
You humiliate me in front of 3 million people.
That's
my wife's listening.
That's different than being in front of a chick on a date.
It wasn't a date. He's been stumping her for a while. It's not like this is the first date.
This is the first time he brings her around the people he works with.
Come on.
We were having a bunch of laughs.
So I said to John,
Gary ran over to you.
I said, John, what are you doing? You're making the dude look bad in front of a chick.
And you're making him look bad in front of Beth, in front of Mr. X, people who don't know him that well.
Beth really liked Benji. She was like, Benji's like what's the controversy with Benji? He's like, normal? I said, listen, it's taken years getting him to this
point where he can be brought out in public.
I said he would have shown up in a kufi, or whatever that's called, in a weird, like a bizarre hat, a duku.
A doo-doo, I think.
A muumuu. Yeah, I said, you don't know how long it's take. I finally pulled him aside and said, if you don't start acting normal, we can't work with you.
He actually missed events with us because we didn't trust him to be normal.
Right. But he was good.
He was great.
People liked you, Benji.
I had a nice time. And actually, John's stuff was actually really fun, but it was a real big risk.
It was a risk.
You didn't know. It's fun now, but it could have gone either way,
well,
right?
I knew, and it was fun, and the girl was laughing her head off, and everybody was laughing, except you guy had to run over, scurry over.
Why do you think it's fun, John? Why do you think it's so funny to make fun of people?
Look
at a dinner.
Look who's talking at what show?
I would not make fun of somebody at dinner.
By the way. Oh, you saved it for the air.
No, that's right. So do you. You little two-faced bastard.
By the way. Don't get me started about why you really probably went over and scurried away from Howard.
Why? Am I jealous of John?
No.
I heard what happened. I'll bring it up.
What's going on?
Gary likes to go out and have a cigarette.
Yes.
And I guess Mary gets angry when he goes out. His wife gets angry. And she used the F word to Gary.
No. She used the...
few witnesses heard the F word used.
She called me an a-hole after Robin Radzinski suggested that was a good word to call me.
Somebody heard F off.
Someone heard F off.
Oh, really?
She gets really pissed and she's telling him to stay at the table, or
she scolds him like he's a a boy.
She's
sometimes.
less angry about the cigarette, although she doesn't like the cigarette, and more angry about that I just get up and leave her alone.
Yeah, you disappear for
hours at a time.
But I went over and I started talking to her. One time I saw you were gone for a long clip.
Yeah.
That was when I went to go find the Xavier score with Artie.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't like that.
Yeah, no, I know.
I get that, though.
But then why'd she call you an a-hole?
For getting up to go have a... Because she goes, where are you going? I said, have a cigarette. And she said, don't leave me here alone. I said, I'll be back in 2 minutes. She goes, I don't like you smoking. I said, I know. So I said, I'm going to go have a cigarette. It became like a,
Yeah, like a standoff.
Like a standoff.
Right. One of us has to win. I'm leaving.
So if she had just said to you, Gary, please don't. I'm feeling vulnerable, you would have stayed.
I don't know.
You
No?
could have gone and had a cigarette. What are you talking about?
When I drink, I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
And Gary was just as into seeing the Xavier score. You were into the whole...
No, I wasn't. I was actually helping you because the truth is, I wanted to see it based on your bet. I don't care about Xavier.
You were into...
I care about watching you and Xavier.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary didn't want to look like he was pussy whipped.
Right.
So he had to go have the cigarette.
Well, listen,
if my wife called me an a-hole at a dinner with all you, I would pour a glass of water on her.
You would not. Oh, come on. That sweet person.
You would, right?
How dare you?
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't. If she, I still wouldn't be talking to her right now.
You'd be offended by that, but you're bringing up Benji taking anal with
Benji
his girlfriend.
I like Benji. He knows that.
Well, you didn't invite me to your party.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
See, that's a missed thing. Doug was supposed to email everybody.
Why don't you do that?
Because I don't know how to do that on Lotus.
All right. Enough of the dinner.
You got somebody to paint the fence for you once again. John,
does anybody want to hear Debbie
about this? I love my new job.
Really?
Yeah, love it. Oh, my God. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's good news.
I almost went out and got an America's Got Talent tattoo.
I saw that you got a tattoo, though, right?
Yeah, I opted for my dog's name, but, I mean, I love my new job. I love it. What can I tell you?
Well, what? I mean...
What?
Why did you love it? What was it?
All right, well...
But that's great. I'm glad about that.
Yeah, well, you know... It's a lot of schlepping around, you know. I had to go out to Los Angeles. I tried to. We had a week off anyway, so I went out early and tried to have a little bit of a vacation beforehand. But there was a lot of America's Got Talent action going on. I got out there Monday. Tuesday I had a free day. Wednesday night we had a judges' dinner. It was me, Nick Cannon, Sharon Osbourne, Howie Mandel, and about 10 of the people from either NBC or Fremantle. Fremantle's the producer of the show.
Right.
And so we had a little round table. Yeah, kind of a round table. Oval table. Oblong table. Dinner. And, you know, I got to...
Were spouses there?
No spouses allowed. It was sort of weird for me because I was invited to the dinner. And I just said to Beth, this will be good. We'll go to dinner. It's at the Soho House, which is a cool place to go to dinner in Los Angeles.
That's
very
a cool place.
Very cool place. And so she said, gee, our spouse is invited. I go, of course they are. Of course they are. So she goes, you better check. I go, I'm not going to check because I know they are. So anyway, she convinced me to check. They go, absolutely no spouses. It was a working dinner, supposedly. But meanwhile, it was just there was no work. It was zero work being done. But she was like, no. So I said, you know what? I'm bringing you anyway. And she goes, no. I would never do that. I would feel weird about it. I'm not going to the judges' dinner. So she went out to dinner with, I think, Molly, Jimmy Kimmel's girlfriend. I forget what she did, but she went out to dinner somewhere. Or she went to dinner with her friend. Beth had a whole itinerary of her own.
Keeping herself busy while you're busy.
Yeah. But she was sick as a dog, but she doesn't slow. Like, if I'm sick, I go to bed. Unless I have to work. No. She is running around. Running around. Doesn't matter. I admire her fortitude because she just doesn't let it get in the way. She just pops a bunch of Sudafed and goes out. And I go, don't you understand you're masking the symptoms?
Right. I don't believe in doing that.
Oh, don't talk to her about it.
I see people doing that, and they can run around like nothing's wrong until the medicine wears off, and then they fall apart.
Yeah, but she doesn't care. Then she just takes more medicine. It's just crazy what she does.
Well,
she's so not neurotic.
I heard your mother's voice in my head this time.
Right. You better rest.
I was already, I felt something coming on, but I went on this plane anyway and went to Arizona. And then I was going to come to California.
Oh, I see.
And one of my friends, and I was sort of fighting it. It was, I was doing well. And then one of my friends convinced me to go hiking.
Yeah, no good.
And I was hiking, and it was cold and damp. And then I was down.
Yeah, Arizona in the winter isn't that great.
No. Not in the hills.
Yeah, you ain't sitting by a pool.
No.
Yeah, people think you do, but you don't.
Well, it's a little milder in Phoenix, but I was up in Sedona, where you're up in the hills. It was even snowing. I was like, this is great.
Well, better you didn't even come with me to California.
Well, I knew in the condition I was in, there was no reason
but
to try it.
Even if you were healthy, because I end up hating everyone on the plane with me.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know what it is? NBC sends a private plane for me. And, I got Ronnie and Joe with me. They do security. Tony came with me. I don't end up hating everybody. I'm being funny.
I understand what you're saying. You're a little annoyed.
Well, what it is that then I get off the plane, and I just want to go to my hotel. Now I'm stuck worrying about everyone's luggage. I'm tipping everyone for the luggage. I'm like trying to figure out where my luggage is in relation to their luggage. Like, I just want to get on I want it to be as painless as possible.
Right.
And it ends up being work for me.
Well, I wasn't going to be on the plane anyway. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just a bad scene.
Out of it, yeah.
It's a bad scene. Because I was like, hey, I got a private plane. Everybody come with me.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. I've been going to people, come on with me. I'm going anyway. Take a ride. But no, then I'm in charge of the party. Then I'm on there, and I ordered a whole bunch of food.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Right.
But the stewardess starts serving
like my agent and Ronnie's got a big plate. And I said to Beth, I'm the star here.
Why aren't you served first?
Yeah, I mean, no one is even coming over. And not only that, I'm tipping the stewardess. I'm doing everything. And I'm the guy ordering all this shit. I don't want Ronnie's leftovers. Like I ordered bagel.
You should get first pick.
I had bagel and lox, and I said, look at Ronnie's plate. I go, there's surely no lox left for me.
Right.
And I look over and I go, why am I picking through this fucking guy's leftovers? Ronnie, the limo driver.
He's a king.
Yeah. He eats like a king. I'm like getting really aggravated. I go, this is the coolest gig. I got a private plane here.
Yeah.
You know what? It should be more private. I should be the only fucker on
There should be another
here.
plane for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just annoying. And I don't think anyone but me tipped the stewardess. She was serving them too. I don't think anybody tipped for the luggage.
They hear it's a free ride.
Yeah. But, some dude's handling your luggage. Even if you went commercial, you'd tip them.
Isn't NBC tipping you?
No.
I'm only teasing. I'm sure that's what they're thinking, though.
Well, I don't know. But I was getting annoyed, but everything was annoying me. Because my agent even turned to me at one point. He goes, "You seem aggravated." And you know me, I'm passive aggressive. I go, "No, I'm just internalizing. I'm trying to focus." Well, we were on the way over to America's Got Talent. It was my first taping.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to talk to anyone. That's the other thing. So they send this limo for me, and there's 10 people in the limo with me. And everyone's having a party. Everyone's having fun.
You're going to work.
I'm going to work for the first time on America's Got Talent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I decide to be quiet. And everyone wants to talk. My agent wants to talk. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. So what I do is I bury my head in my iPhone.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about what my job is ahead of me. And then everyone's like, well, gee, you seem angry today. I go, no, listen, I don't want to even have to deal with explaining to you that I'm not angry. I'm just, this is how when I go to work every day here at the radio station.
You don't have a gaggle of people with you.
No, I just go. And I am quiet. I read the newspaper.
Everything you do is work-oriented.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Yeah, well, I would have had my own car. I would have not been in your way.
Right.
Because I would have just said, where do I belong?
Yeah.
I would have had my own place
That's
and my
no
own
problem.
car, and I would have gotten there.
That's no problem. That is no fucking problem. In fact, at the taping, I invited some people to come over once I saw how much fun it was.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I got to tell you something, and I'm talking to you and the whole audience. You have got to go to a live taping of America's Got Talent.
Really?
It is the best live show on the planet.
You had fun, because usually live shows aren't fun.
I mean, look, you have to sit through setups, and if they have an audio problem, they stop down. Sometimes they have to reshoot stuff. It's like being on a movie set.
But they still keep the fun going?
It's just great. It is the greatest show on the planet.
Wow.
I love it. In fact, I stopped watching American Idol, and I got home, and I had all these shows taped, The Voice, or this and that.
Right.
And I went, I don't even want these other judges ruining my judging experience. I don't want to be...
comparing or seeing what they do?
Yeah, or stereotyping myself. Okay, I'm the guy who replaced Piers, but I don't want to be Piers. I want to be Howard Stern.
Right.
I want to invent it my way.
Yeah.
So, I've stopped now watching those shows.
Well, that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping those shows... Well, I like The Voice. I really do like The Voice. I don't hope that one's going away.
Yeah, and plus that's on NBC, My Family.
Right, but I really do like that show.
Right. And that's my family. Because
family.
at the dinner...
I didn't know your family was in this building.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that either.
There was one day the elevator stopped on a floor.
NBC.
And it said NBC Universal.
Yeah, well, when I was at the judges' dinner, the guy in charge, Paul, he goes, you're now in part of our family. He's British,
Oh, that's your British accent, because I didn't know what country you were doing.
Welcome to our family.
your impressions are all merging.
And I was like, hey, cool. I'm about that. Because the family I got, they don't welcome me all that much.
You're in a family that has a difficulty. You're in a what do they call it?
A dysfunctional.
A dysfunctional
I have
family.
a family I'm suing.
I just woke up this morning, I heard this 98-year-old woman, her son wants to evict her. That's the kind of family you're in.
That's the family I have. I mean, it's unbelievable. Well, I realize NBC Universal's my main employer, actually.
Maine?
Well, yeah. I mean, they own Howard TV, and they own America's Got Talent.
Oh, I didn't realize they owned Howard TV.
This is really more of a part-time gig for me, the serious thing. Yeah. They're not really my main employer.
I work for you at your part-time job?
Yeah. You're part of my part-time job.
What is the deal with Nick Cannon, by the way?
Wow.
Is he going to live?
It's so funny. So we're taping, and they've asked me not to give too much away, which I understand, because they want the show to be fresh.
I want to know, as a viewer, I want to see it on the air.
There's one point, man, that we're taping, and there's some contestants up there, and Nick came out. He doesn't come out on stage that much. He's usually backstage doing stuff.
Right.
So then I go, as soon as he walks out, I'm like, hey, where's Mariah Carey at? Never mind you. And then I'm talking to him, and I go, and there was this horrible contestant. And I said, listen, you're not going to Vegas, but can you give Nick your kidneys?
We found a use for you.
Yeah, you're useless, but kidneys, that's something else. We want to farm them out.
You got some good kidneys.
Because you're obviously not doing anything. Because he's really good. In fact, during the actual television show, I said, how bad is that fucking guy from American Idol, Ryan Seacrest? I said, Nick, you're so much better. And he really is.
I find Ryan Seacrest annoying wherever he shows up. He showed up on the Grammy telecast. I was annoyed.
Because he over-enunciates. He's so afraid of making mistakes. His whole talent is that he doesn't make any mistakes.
Right.
So he's like,
he's smooth.
This is American Idol. And Nick's kind of like just walking around backstage. His dad was back there. I was talking to him.
He interacts with the contestants in a way that seems real.
And Nick's dad is even more entertaining than Nick.
Really? He's the minister.
Well, he got a hold of me, and he knows who killed Nicole, OJ's wife, and it ain't OJ.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a whole fucking rap on.
Well, why do we not know this?
I'm trying to get to my trailer, and I meet Nick's father, and he pulls me aside and goes into like a half hour. I was late. A half hour discourse on who killed Nicole.
Wow.
He's read he's an expert on the whole thing.
This is his, lots of people read about 9/11 and the World Trade Center. He's reading about OJ.
Yeah. I'm sure Nick and Mariah don't let him in the house. But I dug him. He was like, he had a whole rap on it, and it's pretty intelligent rap. I mean, the guy's he's done his thesis on it, for Christ's sakes.
This is his doctoral thesis?
He's got it all figured out.
Poor OJ sitting in jail.
All I know is, why is Nick Cannon's father full of this information, and none of the authorities...
Nick won't even have him on.
Nick doesn't even interview him. I'm going to have him on.
I want to know. I want to know what he's discovered.
This cat's got it all figured out.
Somebody else killed Nicole.
Oh, yeah. He told me who. I don't want to say because I don't want to be sued.
Well, you don't have the info to back it up.
Well, I do now.
You do?
Yeah. What I absorbed. Turns out Nick Cannon killed Nicole. That's how you know.
Well, that's why he doesn't want to tell.
Right. Anyway, so... well, with Nick's health, so I started interviewing him while we were taping America's Got Talent. And I go, what's the deal? Are you going to live? Because that dude from X Factor's hanging around my trailer right now trying to get your job.
X Factor dude?
X Factor dude who was just fired.
Yeah.
I caught him on the set trying to take over Nick's job. Anyway,
circling like a vulture.
Like a vulture. So,
yeah, because I was reading all this stuff about Nick was in the hospital again.
Yeah,
Nick has blood clots.
Yeah. But then he goes, no, now I'm safe to fly because my blood is thinner than any human being on the planet.
Yeah, but that means he's on another kind of medication.
He's on a ton.
He's a young man.
He's a tiny guy, too. He's thin. Super thin and small.
Something's wrong there.
I think he was burning the candle, but he quit his radio show, and I said, good.
Was it immediate? Is he off?
He's off.
Oh, wow.
He finished Friday. He's done. I go, good. I go, dude, first of all, you're married to Mariah Carey. You can't be worried about money. 2, you got enough jobs. He's directing some movie. He's on America's Got Talent. It's enough.
He's on TV.
He's got
another
2
TV
kids
show.
at home. He's got 2 infants, twins.
Moroccan and
Monroe. And Monroe.
I still have problems with those names.
But he's really good at that thing because he came out at one point to convince me of something, and I don't want to go into what it was. And he's natural. He's not jive like Ryan Seacrest, who's all, this is American Idol, and this is Houston, the auditions, and this. It's like, please, I just can't stand when somebody speaks in a yucky radio voice. So I did say that during the taping. Now, what they use, I don't know.
Right.
You know.
They don't probably want to bring up other shows or something.
I don't know. They should. They should let me do my thing. But you see, Fremantle owns America's Got Talent and American Idol, so I don't know how that all works. So anyway, yeah, so we get to the taping. I have a trailer.
How's your trailer?
The trailer's
nice?
a little dumpy, but you don't spend that much time in it.
Okay.
Well,
that's the other thing I wanted to know. How long was the day? How does it go? Are there breaks? You know, because we were hearing like a nightmare scenario.
They keep you very busy, and I was a little nervous about it because I don't do well with busy. But, you know,
all
I guess
day busy.
My adrenaline was pumping, you know, because... First of all, I'm used to getting up so early. So I get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm like, I'm ready to go to work. Meanwhile,
no one else is.
Work doesn't start till 11 o'clock.
Oh.
You know, so I'm like, oh, that's all right. That's time for my nap.
You'll be asleep by then.
And then you have various duties. Like they have promotional stuff. Like I had to talk on a red carpet with a bunch of TV stations. Then I had to, what else did I have to do? It was like nonsense stuff. Stuff not related to the show, but just promotion.
Did you do publicity photos?
We're doing that in Texas.
I see.
Yeah. I think with Mark Seliger.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be shooting publicity photos. Like there's guys on set taking pictures, but
they're not taking the
publicity photo.
Right.
No. So I get there, like they start fixing you up with makeup. I'm so ugly they have to like spray paint my
they're
face.
They're airbrushing you, not your picture.
They got a machine now that they just spray.
Oh, I know. It's an airbrush.
Yeah.
And they just shellac you like a side of a building.
Oh, I thought it was specially built for me.
No.
It's so hideous. And the whole time I'm judging, I'm thinking, Jesus, I feel like I'm being judged because people are going to look at me and chicks aren't going to think I'm cute. Like Howie's the cute one now.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Howie's never been the cute one.
Well, compared to me, he is. There's two guys on the show.
You think Howie's better looking?
Yeah, Howie's better looking than me. And he has no hair, and he's better looking than me. It's aggravating.
How did your suits work out?
Well, I wore a John Varvatos outfit. Yes. I didn't wear a suit. I wore casual clothing, jeans and a top.
Thank you. I told you shouldn't be in the
There you go.
Judging period wearing a suit. I'm glad you didn't.
Yes. Thank you.
No, I wanted you to be more casual.
I looked really gorgeous. Let's put it that way. All right. I looked super, super hot.
Good.
Yeah. I was really hot. Wore the shades, and then I tried to take them off a couple of times, but they tell you during the taping, either leave them on or take them off because we edit, and when we edit, it won't make any sense if your glasses are on and off.
Yeah. Now, did you wear the dark, or are they lighter?
Half dark. For my judging. Meanwhile, I was paranoid the whole time I'm sitting there because I left my nasal hair clipper at home.
Do your nasal hairs grow that fast?
Like a jungle. And I was like, I'm in my trailer, like, sucking them in. Oh, you got to hear this. My second day there, I'm skipping ahead. So I'm in my trailer. And giving you the schedule, it's like you get there, you do a ton of stuff, and then they give you a break for like 5 minutes, and you go in and tape. There's 4 different tapings with 2 different audiences.
Okay.
So you go in and tape, you go through about 14 acts. And it's surreal when you walk in, and you walk in, and the audience is just spectacular. For everyone who came out to L.A., wow! I mean, they gave me like a hero's welcome, and my applause are 3 times louder at least than Howie and Sharon's.
Of course, and they should be.
And they should be.
What have those 2 done?
Right. And I'm the king of all media.
Of course.
Yeah. So I get to the chair. Everyone's in hysterics. Like everyone's like. They said they never saw audiences like this. Not only are they so pumped up, but they yell out shit during, like, if anything's quiet, all of a sudden you hear, fa-fa-fooey!
Oh, they're giving us all the salutes.
Robin's breast! Anything. It's just anything goes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a zoo.
Fremantle is free.
I tried to explain it to someone. It's like the Thunderdome.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that atmosphere.
It is insane.
You should be afraid to go out there and perform.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You better be good.
I felt bad for the talent. Like, they had to go out on the stage. I go in front of these animals. Like, it was like a feeding frenzy. But
they better build a cage.
But it's wild because when you're judging... Wait here. I gotta write down something to tell you.
Okay.
but because I'll jump ahead. When you're judging, the audience is behind you, and there's about 2,000 people screaming. And
do they quiet down for the acts?
Yeah. But oh my God, if you suck, they go berserk. It's the greatest live show ever.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, I don't know how they're going to edit it, and I don't know how it's going to look on TV. But if they capture half the excitement of this room,
it's going to be mind-blowing, huh? It'll blow up your television.
And they always say that the audience is the fourth judge.
Yeah.
And the point is, the audience has gotten so fucking crazy because it's mostly our people.
That's wonderful.
And they're good judges.
This is an element that other shows don't have.
But a lot of times I do go against the audience, and then they start booing me, and I turn around and give them a look, and they get in line. Because, they're like, hey.
You're talking about the king.
I go, hey, assholes, my back is to you. Do you forget who's talking here? You know my opinion's more important than yours. And everybody settles down. It's a whole battle.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Oh, my God. It's the Thunderdome. And I know I'm going to San Francisco for this weekend.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 days of taping, and I know Gary has some tickets.
I'm going to once again try to make it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see this.
Yeah, go to San Francisco. So if you can get tickets, get them from Gary or call into me if you're in the San Francisco area. Come watch this thing. It's a spectacle. It really is insane.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like a free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all. And by the way, there's also one more open audition left.
Really?
Where you can go and audition to be in the show. And let me tell you something. Based on what I saw in Los Angeles,
there was room.
I think Howie, Sharon, and I only put through about 8 people out of 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
in 2 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's lots of room for people. Whatever you do.
Apparently, America does not have talent.
Well, you know what? We were being very, very hard.
Well, you should be. I don't want to see crappy people. Are they going to have,
you know what it is, though? At this point, I realize something. I'm starting to learn. Like, this was a learning curve for me.
Uh-huh.
Because I had never done this before. I mean, they've been doing it for years, and I'm walking into this thing.
Right. You have to actually do, like, a quick learning curve here because they are all professionals at this.
Well, there were 2 acts that I didn't put through that I went home at night and went, now I get it. I should have put them through, and I'll tell you why.
Oh.
Most of the people who show up for auditions, they're not $1 million act at that point. And so if you see the germ of an idea,
a kernel,
if you see some talent there, you should put them through with the provision that when they get to Vegas, they're going to really, up until Vegas, they have time to work on this thing.
Well, you know what? That's one of the things that Howie would often try to say to peers.
Well, Howie's right. And so, but there's got to be a combination. But you got to find the people who have the germ of an idea, There was one guy who blew the place apart. He was great. And he's going to only get better, I think. So you have 7 cities you go to for taping, including New York. When they come to New York, by then it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And we're going to San Francisco this weekend. So anyway, the day is you go and you're working, and it's probably, someone said to me, don't they give you like a dress rehearsal or something? I go, well, these are the dress rehearsals in a sense, because it's taped, you can try out all kinds of things, and if it doesn't work, they just don't include it in the show. But
they didn't give you any, all right, we're just going to throw in some people, we won't even be really taping this, and you can try judging. They didn't do anything like that.
Nothing like that. And you get in there, and and all of a sudden, you're just in there. You're in the Thunderdome, and you're going. But it was really cool because all the NBC brass came up to me and go, we love the energy. We love the new judging panel. There's a whole new
dynamic, I guess.
We got this thing called the Snapple Room where the judges go up and argue about shit. You would love this. And Howie, Sharon, and I go there. And then I now have a $1,000 bet with Sharon on one of the talents. I put him through, and I'm telling. Yeah, it's a whole fucking crazy.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot going on here.
Good. I like this.
Yeah.
I actually might watch this show.
Yeah, and I wasn't being like a diva, but I kept saying to them, you got to get my lunch and dinner in the trailer like exactly on time. And the reason for that is I want to give them a good performance. And so you only get about an hour break. So I like to eat and then like lay down and meditate or something.
Right.
And so I said to them, if I'm sitting around waiting for food, I said, this is the only, I said, I won't be they didn't even have soap in my trailer. Like, if I pee, I don't even have anything to wash my hands with. I wasn't complaining. I just said, you got to get the food there right away because...
You are being a diva. Just don't...
I'm not.
No, you are because you're demanding exactly what you need. That's what a diva does.
Oh, all right. Well, if you say it that way, then I'm a diva. You know. But I'm like, hey, all I want is just give me a piece of salmon, a little bit, like a baked potato.
Do they have like a place where they can just cart this over? They have a truck or something?
They have some kind of truck, but it was really weird. It was all, and this would drive you crazy. It was all like junk food, like snacks. And, I don't want to eat that shit. First of all, I want to be able to fit into my John Varvatos outfit.
You won't be in your clothes by the end of the season.
And snacks aren't going to do it for me. So, I've been trying to watch my weight.
Well, now you're a TV star.
Well, yeah, not that it matters, man. I look like shit.
Oh.
Although, I didn't look at any of the footage that they shot.
Didn't.
But I saw myself being, after I did this press line.
Do they have monitors there or anything?
They have monitors, but they have this press line where you go and you do interviews. And I realized most of these cameramen from like Access Hollywood and Extra, they're way below me and they're shooting up. That's how you shoot horror films.
Right.
If you want to shoot a horror film, you shoot the monster from all the way up, from down, so you're shooting up. They're shooting into my nostrils. And every time I see myself on TV, I look horrible. I'm going to get on my knees when I'm interviewed from now on.
Right. Get into a wheelchair so they have to look down.
So...
Boy, that judge is in a wheelchair.
On the second day, I'm in my trailer. And I'm like, uh-oh. I got to take a shit. And I've never...
In the trailer?
I've never shit in a trailer before.
Ooh.
And I was like, I think I have to go. I can't hold it for the whole day. This is going down. So I went in the trailer.
There's no real bathrooms anywhere.
I don't know, and I'm not going to... I'd want to be alone when I make a duty. So now I'm in a panic, but I brought baby wipes and stuff with me, so that was cool.
But still, it's going into that little tank.
So, it's weird. There was no, like, even water in the thing. It's just like it hits it dry.
Yeah.
And it's like this thing, when you press the flusher, it just opens up a hole.
Oh, it's like a porta-john.
Yeah, it's a porta-john. It's a porta-john. And it's attached to my, it's in my trailer. It's like there's shit in my trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I go in, I made a duty, and I was so proud of myself that I made a duty outside of my house. Like, I was very, very proud. And I quickly did a courtesy flush, or whatever you want to call it. There's no water.
It's really a dump.
Yeah, I did a courtesy dump. And I quickly got done. But, oh, my God, it smelled like something
barn,
died,
probably.
like a barn. And my wife was on the way over, and then Tony comes in to do my hair, and I have a makeup woman. I was so lucky, though. Well, then I meditated, and I said, surely by a half hour, it's going to be dissipated, the stink.
Can you meditate in that?
No. In fact, I got up 3 times to go over and smell the toilet to see if it was dissipating, and it seemed to be getting worse.
Oh, no.
So now I'm convinced they should have to empty the canister. So I quickly get Ronnie. I go, Ronnie, come in here. He goes, what is it? I go, smell the trailer. He goes, what do you mean? It smells like salmon. Because my salmon was stinking up the trailer.
Oh.
I go, well, I took a shit. He goes, what do you mean? I go, I took a shit in the toilet and it smells in there. But as long as it smells like salmon, no one will know. But what if somebody goes in there to use the bathroom?
Then they're going to die.
Yeah. I just didn't want my wife to go in there. I don't care about anyone else.
Right.
But it was weird. They came in. Things still smell like salmon. And then when I came back from taping that segment, it didn't smell shitty anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It goes somewhere then.
Oh, I was so nervous. Like, and I'm out there on the set. I'm not thinking about the talent. I'm thinking about the shit I took in my trailer.
You see what could be going through a judge's mind?
Oh, my God. Robin, you don't know what it is like to slam that buzzer, that X, on a 9-year-old.
Oh.
Until you've done it.
Oh.
I did it. I did it. The kid. I did it.
Oh, wow.
I did it. Because I had to do it. Think of a 9-year-old.
I'm thinking. That is horrible.
And I go,
That's horrible, Howard. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. There were so many moments I want to tell you about during the taping, but I feel it would
You can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't blow the show for the viewing audience.
I want to tell you about each act and what I did. But, someone said to me, how do you rate yourself as a judge? And by the way, everyone was telling me how great I was. Like the producer, Jason Raff, said to me, I said to him, how am I doing here? I have no way to gauge this thing. He goes, I haven't received one note from the brass, and they're usually all over me. He said, so they're loving it. They love the chemistry between me, Howie, and Sharon.
Did you guys argue a lot?
By the end, we were arguing.
Really?
At the beginning, it was like, wow, this is surprising me. We're all getting along. And there were times I was way more compassionate than Howie and Sharon. I think all my rhetoric on the air has brought their level up.
Yeah.
Like, they're way rougher than I am. I'm like, hey, give these guys a break.
They'll show you.
Yeah. Like, I put a boy band through. And, they were a little bit, fruity, kind of,
Little fruity boy band.
Yeah, right. And Howie goes, boy band? He goes, isn't that over with? And I go, listen.
It's never over.
Yeah, it could be back.
You said we let too many people through?
Yes.
Five?
It's not Snapple. I think we felt pressured because the talent was so bad. Like, I put through that boy band.
Yeah.
And I feel I made a mistake.
I feel you did too.
I don't.
I'm going to agree with you.
Who would pay to see those guys? So you know what? And they're nudniks because they don't even have a look. They don't
Here's my thing. Boy band, here, you said something yesterday that's right. But you're not going to agree with me?
I want to hear.
But excuse the word boy band. Just think of a band.
No.
A vocal group.
But they were a boy band. That's what they were doing. And boy band is so yesterday.
We made
boy
a mistake.
bands
Sharon?
are so passé, we could bring it back.
Sharon,
I don't think we did.
No.
I'm willing to admit
You guys made a mistake. I said no.
I don't want to give away too much, but it is a scream.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, my God. If you can get to a taping, get to one. There are tickets for San Francisco. As far as I know, Gary said he had some.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to make it there.
Let's see if anybody was there.
Let me get myself together.
Andrew, you're on the air.
Hey, I was just wanting to know, well, first of all, before I get to my question, I was at the taping on Friday night, and I sat right behind Beth and John Stamos, and Beth looked so hot. She looked amazing.
Beth looked amazing.
Yeah?
She showed up in a little outfit, and I told Stamos to come down, because, I
You
realized...
had her sitting in that outfit next to John Stamos?
Yeah, I said, and I even turned to the audience, I said, look how secure I am that I'm allowing this to happen. And everyone's like, hey, Howard, he's fingering her. All that kind of shit. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the Thunderdome. You don't stand a chance in there. Forget the talent, the judges. It's great. It's great. There was such... Hey, am I right, Andrew? Wasn't there a great energy there?
Yeah, it seemed like everybody was just all Howard fans there. Like, you definitely got the most applause.
But wasn't the actual taping itself fun?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, because the audience judges the talent, too.
But you know what this is reminding me of? You know how people bonded?
Wait a second. Andrew just said I look great.
Oh, you look great.
That's right.
Yeah, he looked amazing. I don't know what he's talking about.
Wow. Well, are you gay?
I wish.
Yeah, but I'm not, sexually attracted to Howard. But
No. I mean, that really means something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, gay men aren't normally attracted to me. Gay men are repulsed by me.
But he thought you looked hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked great.
You ever hear guys go I'm not going to be on a team with a gay guy because we're going to get in the show and he's going to want me? I never said that because nobody wants me. I'd be happy if a gay man wanted me.
Please, come on.
Yeah, please, touch my penis, something. Somebody be attracted to me.
But are you going to go on the Rosie show to promote ATG?
Oh, I don't even. You know what? I'm doing so few promotional appearances because, I'm on some busy schedule. How can I? Hey, by the way, Andrew, how can I look great but not turn you on? I don't understand.
No, I guess. But, yeah, you looked really good though.
Thank you.
You're too hard on yourself.
I'm trying. But it was so much fun. It was just crazy.
I'm glad you're enjoying it because it would have been horrible with all of the stuff you have to do if you then didn't like it.
Look, I'm not. Here was the thing too. I felt a little weird and insecure because I had never done this before, and I felt like I was walking into an established setup. It's weird. It's one thing if it was a startup show and everyone was trying to figure it out.
Everybody's in the same boat.
Howie and Sharon knew exactly what to expect. I sat down, and the producer goes, and by the way, blah, 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 do this, and blah, 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 blah. And I went, whoa, 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 what? What is it? And then they go, you're on. Damn, America's Got Talent. And I'm like, whoa, this is like a little more complicated than I thought.
So what were those instructions? Were they look at certain cameras? Or
yeah, 2 times they had to stop in the beginning because I was turning my head to look at the judges when they talk, and they go, no, you got to look forward. We're just seeing your hair.
Right, you're doing a TV show. You're not really talking to Sharon and Howie.
But also there's like more complicated issues, like each judge you get assigned certain people.
Oh.
Like, you notice on these shows, like on America's Got Talent.
Somebody starts talking first?
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be like my person.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm conducting the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never done that before. And so, like, there's a certain America's Got Talent rhythm.
Right.
I'm so used to the Howard Stern show where I get to control the board, I get to control the mics, I get to, all of a sudden.
Everything that's going to happen before it happens.
Right. But I like this idea that the show wasn't really about me. The show is the thing, and I'm just a part of it.
Right.
Like here, we're the show.
Yeah.
There, the show already is successful. They just need a good judge.
Mm-hmm.
They're not looking for me to come in there and blow the thing up.
Right. So, you don't have to come and start performing and being on camera every moment.
Right. So you have to be respectful of that. Like when Howie's working, there are times I want to interrupt him, and I don't because Howie's doing his thing, you know, or Nick is doing his, or Sharon's doing a thing. And Sharon looks fabulous. She's terrific on it.
I saw her on the talk yesterday, and she says she has a new neck. And what else did she have done?
She must have done her eyes because they were sparkling or something.
She said she had new breasts, new neck, and something else. Yeah, she's been doing some work.
She's so good at it. Everyone knows their role. So when I sat down, I was like, what do I do? Like, okay, now I'm here. All of a sudden, the reality hits you that you've got to fit in, and yet I want to be me. You know, I don't want to be.
You want to stand out.
I don't want to be Piers. I don't want to be, Simon. I don't want to be L.A. Reid. I want to be uniquely me and feel comfortable doing that.
But how are you going to be L.A. Reid?
Well, I'll get a purple sweater.
You got to be CeeLo.
Yeah, I want to be CeeLo. So, you're trying to sort of figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain it, but there's a certain... So as someone said to me, well, how would you evaluate yourself as a judge in the first city? I said I'd give myself a B-. I'm not an A+.
Oh, you're not even an A yet.
I think by the time I get to San Fran, we're going to see a more comfortable house. Because now I know what to expect.
Right.
By the end, I was rolling.
Well, I mean, to say that there are no rehearsals because it's an established show, that means you were thrown in.
Oh, like weird. Fernando, you're on the air in San Diego.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, man, I was there Friday noon, right behind you.
Yeah, that was a good crowd.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was crazy. You looked great, and you were smooth, man. You were witty and charismatic, and
thank you.
I thought you did a good job.
But I've kind of got my philosophy now for how to judge.
Yeah.
I didn't have that when I sat down.
Well, how could you?
I didn't know exactly what I wanted from the contestants, and now I do.
Ah,
yeah.
But every contestant, you want the same thing?
No, but I know what I'm looking for now.
All right.
Yes, in a sense, I do want the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I thought you did a good job, man. You were smooth. You looked like you had been there, and you know what? You took it seriously. And there was a point where Sharon put somebody through, and I don't know if they were taking it as seriously as you were.
Oh no, I took it dead seriously. In fact, it's really weird. I was in my trailer and I wrote down some notes of things I wanted to say on the air.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden I started feeling weird because, first of all, you have to clear your desk. Only the buzzer's on there.
Oh, I see.
And Howie sees me with my notes. He goes, "What are those?"
He's going to turn you in.
Yeah. I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Did you write notes to yourself?" I go, "I absolutely did. That's how I do my radio show. I write down notes and thoughts." He goes, "Wow, I like how seriously you're taking this." I go, "I'm dead fucking serious because you know what? Some guy's auditioning. He's depending on me.
He's putting his whole life in your hands."
Yeah, I mean, this guy, it could be somebody's career. Early on in my career, people told me I sucked all the time. somebody had given me a little encouragement, it would have been nice.
And they were off notes. They never wrote a thing.
Oh, no. So I think Howie thought that was funny that I had written some notes.
He was like goofing on you.
So then I crumpled up my notes and put them in my pocket.
Oh.
I was humiliated into putting them away.
And how come, I thought Ronnie was a shtick, but he's a real asshole.
Where'd you see Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie, and he wouldn't even take a picture with me.
No, because you want to know something? That's good. Because,
he's working.
First of all, I thought they don't allow any cameras into there.
No, it was after the taping. We went around back to the alley. He was just standing there. We were there, and I just wanted a quick picture. I'm a loyal fan, me and my friend Omar.
You want to know what, Fernando? I mean, Ronnie's actually there working, and if I saw him standing there taking pictures, I'd fire his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Seriously, because first of all, Ronnie's there at the tapings, and people go berserk. Everyone was asking for you. They go, "Where's Rob?" And I go, "She's sick. What's wrong with her?" This is in the middle of taping. So everyone was looking for you. And then,
I was devastated that I couldn't be there.
I tell you the truth, you'll come to it. The future. There's 400 more acts to see at least.
I know.
So I mean, it's not like you're missing anything.
But I mean, see, I missed all this excitement of the first one.
Yeah. Well. I anticipate it being just as exciting in San Francisco. So, I'm sorry, what'd you say, Fernando?
No, I just wanted to tell you, man, because I'm sure I'll never get a chance to talk to you again, and it was just surreal to see you in person, man, and you were so, you were such a good person, and turned around and fist bumped and said hi to us, and it was surreal, man. 15-year listener, and I've never called in before, never won anything, and you were great, man.
Thanks, Fernando. I think Howard TV's got some behind-the-scenes footage, too, that's pretty good. I was looking at it last night.
That's what I was going to say. This is reminding me of the kinds of things that would happen when you had the book signings.
Yeah.
And all these Howard fans would get together, get to know each other, hang out. It was a happening.
Howard TV was there. I kept the news department kind of at a distance, but I'm going to let them show up. As long as it doesn't interfere with what's going on.
Right.
Hey, Howard, I'm not gay, man, but I thought you looked real cute.
Hey, thanks, Fernando.
Cute.
Absolutely. Thank you, Fernando. I had a lot of makeup on, though. It's funny. At one point, my wife showed up, and she goes to give me a hug, and I go, don't ruin my makeup. It was maybe the most feminine moment in my life.
You really felt that way? You weren't joking.
Well, the poor makeup woman had spent an hour trying to pull my face together, and then all of a sudden Beth shows up. I go, hey, don't smudge my makeup. And I went, oh, my God, what the fuck happened to me? Don't smudge my makeup.
Now you've turned into Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. I'm like, please, this face can crack. Erica, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
Hi, Howard. Oh, my gosh, you did such an amazing job in L.A. You were amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh. And every time there was a technical difficulty, the crowd would yell out, Scott!
Yeah, at one point the mics went out.
Oh, really?
And this guy comes out and gets under the table to fix them, and people are screaming out Scott, the engineer's name. It's crazy. Oh my God, it is just
poor Scott's blamed even when he's not there.
Yeah, and they start yelling at the guy. What, did Scott do the audio? Oh, so you were there.
That wasn't it.
Which taping were you at?
I was at the evening taping on Thursday.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And the crowd loved you, Howard. There was this one contestant that was actually rude to him. He said, I would.
Well, don't give it away. Don't give it away, the rude contestant, because I think I've been lectured at America's Got Talent not to give away everything that happened.
Well,
it's okay to talk about.
The audience wanted to kill him.
Yeah, the crowd went nuts.
The audience was totally with you.
Yeah, they didn't like him being disrespectful.
But then you said the audience started to boo you when they didn't agree with your opinion.
Yeah, they would, but I believe me, I shot them a look and they shut the fuck up. I go, hey, wait a second here. You guys are supposed to be on my team.
Howard.
What?
Everybody was there for you, and I got to tell you, this is going to change the way America sees you. The majority of the audience was, actually women.
It's weird, too. You remember I told you that on these shows they put the good-looking women up front? It's absolutely true.
Really?
Were you up front?
I was right behind Sharon.
Right.
And, yes, they actually moved a couple because they were lazy. They weren't cheering loud enough.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You better not be a slacker in the front.
Oh, they check you up. I see the warm-up guy sits there and, he talks to the audience and tells them this, they're supposed to yell out Vegas if they want them to go through. And I see people not yelling loud enough. They throw them right the fuck out.
So I got to tell
pressure on the audience.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
when they were seating us, they were putting all the young, pretty people right behind the judges, and there was like this group of older people, like seniors, probably in their 70s or 60s, and they're like, oh, can we sit there? Because there was an empty spot, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
And they put them on the other side.
Yeah, no, they have like young, attractive people. Like I turn around and I go, wow, what is this, a beauty pageant? There were hot chicks all over the place. It's quite a
and you
scene.
were hugging them, too.
What? What are you talking about? I didn't hug anyone. All right, a few people. No tongue. All right, Erica, thank you.
Love you, Howard. Love you, Robin.
Love you. Oh, yeah, it's a happening. It's a happening. I might have hugged a few people.
I bet you did.
I hugged some dudes, too. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sure.
All right,
Just to
maybe
make it look good.
Yeah, right.
I'm not coming near you because of my mess, but it sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's
It's a lot of
great.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a great live show. I don't know how to look on
Wow.
It's great.
I'm glad you're happy. I gotta go this
fun.
week. I gotta see.
Because you're going to sit there and judge, and you argue internally with the judges, too.
Right. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, listen, it's like the TV show. You sit there, except, it's your job.
I'm psyched that you enjoyed it. I was nervous that you. In fact, Jason emailed me last night and said, "I'm dying to know what." He goes, "It went great, but I'm dying to hear what Howard has to say."
How did you know it went great? How did you?
Because Jason emailed me. Jason,
Jason Rad.
Jason Rad, yeah. He said because he sent me the note, and I said,
30 seconds, Howard.
I said, "How did it go?" He said, "It went great."
Hallucinating, or is Ronnie being interviewed?
No. Well, kind of.
Got my lip gloss on. I feel like the woman I always was meant to be.
5 minutes.
See what happens? He just lifts his hand. Show them it. Lift your hand. There you go. Watch this. Watch this. For Howard TV. Watch.
All right. Okay. No, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Move.
Oh, watch this. So we each have our strengths.
Good morning, Mr. Shatner.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, feels so good. Not really.
Even at this hour?
Even at this hour. Even the hour before. Oh, look at this, so big.
Cupcake Wednesday.
Is what?
Cupcake Wednesday.
Is it Cupcake Wednesday? I tell you, I've been ill, and I just recovered, and so now I'm hungry.
Right this way, sir.
Right this way. Oh, look at that.
So you haven't been able to eat now?
Exactly, for 6 days.
You picked a good day. We have a full array of pastries out there.
Yeah, no, it's the pastries I don't want to do. I need a steak medium rare. Do you happen to have a steak medium rare?
We could make it happen. For you, Mr. Shatner.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You've done this show many, many times.
Yeah, maybe too many times.
The least we could do is get you a nice steak.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Thank you.
morning, Mr. Shatner. Gary.
Gary, my wife Elizabeth.
Hey, Gary.
She's so anxious to go on the air.
Great. He's going to call for you in a second. I'll bring you guys in.
Whenever you want.
Give you a set of headphones. There's a little microphone on the side. Let me.
We're going to kill you.
People do that. I've never done that.
No.
The therapist, but...
You want to do Shatter now, or you want to wait?
Yeah, no, we better do it now.
He's promoting a one-man show about himself, playing on Broadway right now. He makes fun of George Takei in it. He was involved in some kind of dumb feud with Carrie Fisher about what was better, Star Wars or Star Trek.
What is the feud? I mean, like, what do you mean? Where did they feud?
Which is better, Star Trek?
No, I mean, where did they feud? I mean,
like,
where do you go to?
He said that Star Wars or Star Trek was far superior, and then Carrie Fisher put something up on the web where she was interviewed. Basically, people interview these two and they bring it up. They say, oh, William Shatner said this about, Star Wars. What do you think? And they went back and forth for a little bit. Supposedly worth $300 million. We talked to him last time about how he sold all his Priceline stock, because it went way down and then it went way up again, but I think he got rid of it when it was pennies on the dollar.
Is Priceline back up again?
Yeah, yeah.
20 seconds.
Yeah, when he was here last time, it was selling for $526 a share.
But he sold it all.
He sold it way before then. So.
William Shatner's in a one-man show on Broadway.
What is he playing, himself?
Yeah, it's his story of his life.
I knew it. Would he be in a show about somebody else? No.
No. Bill Shatner, a longtime friend of the show. I don't know if William Shatner gives out his age, but the guy looks great. Look at him.
He's in his...
Don't say. He gets old. I think he lies about his age.
He's in his 30s, right?
And his beautiful wife is here?
His wife is here with him this time. Hello.
What the hell's going on? Your wife's here.
I just thought it might challenge you. What do you mean, a one-man show about my life?
I love you. You know I'm giving you a hard time.
Little Robin. I was going to do a one-man show about Robin.
Let me introduce not only William Shatner, but the beautiful Elizabeth, who, lovely, lovely woman, looking lovely, by the way.
Who, by the way, would not leave me alone. She said, I have to be on Howard's show.
Oh, yes.
I heard you earlier.
Elizabeth.
I heard you earlier talking about wanting to come and bring the kids and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do so, please. You come as my guest.
No, I was talking to my show, America's Got Talent, not to your show. I wasn't talking about come bringing my kids to your show.
Don't go to see that show. Go to see my show.
But my kids are going to sit and listen to you talk about your life?
Well,
you sure we want to do that? There's got to be some X-rated stuff in there, no?
Well, there's a lot of X-rated stuff.
Is there?
There's an X-ray of my chest. There's an
X-ray.
X-rated? Is there anything X-rated in the show? I mean, listen, Elizabeth, you know he is a great lover.
Absolutely.
A man who has many passions.
Absolutely.
I mean, if we're going to talk about...
surprised, Bill, that she agreed.
I'm waiting to see what she'll say.
No, but I mean,
come out of your mouth.
Mr. Shatner, if in fact we're doing the story of your life on Broadway, the many women you have slept with, yes. Elizabeth, I'm sorry, it has to be part of the show.
All the girls line up and they do a kick dance. No, listen, it is the sum total of my life.
Right.
What I've learned.
Your loves.
The dramatic.
What have you learned? What have you learned?
Say yes.
No, what have you learned?
Say yes.
Oh, right. Say yes.
Say yes. To opportunity. Say yes to having dinner with you.
No, I won't say
yes. To come see my show with your kids.
So, how long is the show? An hour?
For an hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes, and you
have a little break in there?
No break.
No break.
I might leave if I had a break.
You hold them captive. So you go in and you start from what? From birth?
I don't do linear, but I want to lure you in, right?
Right.
So I discuss the nature of comedy.
Did somebody write this for you?
No, I wrote
comedy?
It. Well, the nature of comedy. What makes you laugh? What my influences were and comical. And you begin to laugh, and you begin to have a good time. And then I talk about music, and then I talk about life.
But somebody,
and I talk about love and death.
But some would say...
When do you get to something you know about?
Yeah. Some would say...
First in the show, Lily Sincere.
No, but some would say...
Lily Sincere.
And
Mr.
striptease.
Mr. Shatner, some would say...
Yeah.
that to talk about yourself for an hour and 40 minutes, you would have to be a tremendous narcissist.
That's right.
In order to do that. Now, you are such a regular guy.
All right, so you've touched upon the difficulty
you would have to
publicizing this show.
Right.
It's immensely fun. First of all, it got great reviews.
Right.
And the crowds, they stand up and they cheer at the end.
Wow.
That's why I want you to go there. I want you to stand up and you'll be like, you're
do
taller
you
than
reveal
anybody.
in the show your net worth? Are you worth $300 million in reality? Are you?
That's like in the most absurd sum.
Elizabeth's lucky.
Elizabeth just got quiet.
Elizabeth has Bill. Elizabeth, Elizabeth, has Bill ever shared with you his net worth?
He shares everything with me.
Right, but has he ever sat you down and said, "I want to open my books
honey,
to you"?
You got to
honey?
know what's going on.
Yes, I know exactly
If
what's
I said to you,
going on,
"What is
and-
William Shatner worth?" you would know.
Yes, he's worth my total everything in my life.
Do you know? Seriously, do you know?
Seriously,
I have no money, but
I know everything.
But love.
How do you know what he's worth? At what point does he come to you? How long have you guys been married? I mean, it's been a while.
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
And
they said it wouldn't last.
And at what point does he come to you?
Nobody said it would.
How does it come about?
You're the one who said it would.
How does it come about, Elizabeth, that William Shatner says, "Listen, darling, I want full disclosure here. I want to show you everything I have."
When did he open the
Well, that was like about a month into our relationship.
No, wait a minute. That's right.
Is that the way to a woman's
I'll show
heart?
you everything I have.
Everything
And then
he
she
had
says,
then.
Yeah, but how much money have you got? Right?
So you know what he's worth.
Sure.
Right. Is that
We're a
because
team.
did you have to sign a prenuptial agreement when you marry William Shatner?
Oh, yeah.
You
He's
do.
the original negotiator.
So he has to-
Priceline.com.
So part of a prenuptial
See, that's my wife. She says Priceline.com, right there.
Part of a prenuptial agreement is that he has to expose his finances to you, everything, so that you can assess the situation.
Right.
Was it $300 million?
Well, listen.
No.
It's
What's
been
your-
so long
Why
ago.
are you interrupting?
I'm interrupting
Because it's been so long. I can't. It's been so long ago. I
That's
can't
nothing
remember.
a woman forgets.
The interest on $300 million.
Talk to me once again about
Yeah.
about Priceline, because seriously, I need to know this.
Yes.
It is a famous story that you were the original spokesperson for Priceline. They paid you in stock.
Right.
The stock, of course, you had to hold on to for a while. And the time that you were holding on to it, it exploded. It went big. You were worth, on paper, hundreds of millions of dollars.
The guy who owned John Walker, who owned the
stock,
major
the company.
stock, was worth more than General Motors at the time. He was going not to endow a university, he was going to build the university.
Right.
Wow.
So,
and what happened?
So while you were holding on to the stock, which you had to, the stock dived. It took a tank.
Right.
And you had it, and you ended up selling it all off at about $2 a share.
Really?
Or 7 cents a share, whatever.
Are you
it was.
I told him not to,
Everybody
but you know.
Why are you laughing, Bill?
That was a good one.
What did she tell you not to sell it?
She said, "Don't sell."
I said, "Are you
Is that
crazy?"
true?
I mean, I don't know anything. I'm a horse trader from the
But
past.
Elizabeth, you're very
you don't
smart.
Sell when it's low.
Elizabeth, you're smart. I'll tell you why.
Thank you.
Bill probably panicked and said, I might as well get something for this because the thing's going to go out of business. You said to him, listen, you've got enough money. It's not like you're desperate for money. Why don't you hold on to it?
Exactly.
And if it makes a miraculous comeback, which it did, it's selling now for over like $500.
$500 or something.
More,
And-
526.
Yeah.
You sold it all off? You didn't say to yourself, I'm a wealthy man, maybe I'll hold on to this? Why, Bill? Seriously.
I'm going to tell you why.
Because he didn't listen to me.
That's right. Because the dot-com bubble hit, and everybody who was involved in the dot-com bubble, not everybody, I guess, sold out. But most of the people at Priceline, I presume, sold their stock.
Wow.
The difference between what happened at Priceline and 99.9% of the rest of the dot-com companies was Priceline had something to offer.
Right.
It was a valid company. So gradually, with their entrepreneurship and my publicity, the stock rebuilt, but I didn't have any stock.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Because I look at it now and I think you're doing well.
I'm doing all right.
He's doing okay. Does it
I make an occasional gig on this show.
Does it
You get
torture
to-
you not to have that? Like, in other words, wow, that was the biggest score.
So here's one of my things in the one-man show.
Right.
That's on Broadway at the Music Box Theater that people can buy tickets to right now.
Okay.
They
Shatnerworld.com.
at chatworld.com.
Right.
regret is the worst of the emotions.
Right.
Because there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
But if you regret you went left and you should have gone right, well, who knows what would have happened if you had gone left.
Right.
Now you went right, and so...
So that's your philosophy, and you really do live by it.
And I really do live by it.
And you feel good about the whole thing.
I do. And the show, which is dramatic and funny and sad and happy...
Do you talk about
and
sex?
Philosophical.
Well, not sex literally.
You don't talk about your wife and what goes on in the bedroom?
Or anything like that.
I would think... Listen, no, maybe not, but Bill, I mean, Mr. Shatner.
That's all right.
No. Okay. I'm respectful.
Look, you know Sandy
we haven't
and
had dinner
George.
in a long time. I keep asking you
He
out.
might
You
as well
keep
be
saying
Bill.
I know I do.
We had dinner once. I'll
Yes.
never forget that.
Why? We had a nice dinner, right?
Yeah.
It was great.
It was
What was
nice.
so
It was fun.
memorable about it?
Our friends.
No.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
Never mind.
He outed a friend of ours.
Oh, he was perfect. You were a perfect gentleman until about 3/4 through the dinner.
No.
What happened? I don't remember.
Gentleman, all the way through. Except our friend had a date with somebody else. He said, and we invited him to dinner. Went to that wonderful restaurant.
Yeah.
Who never gives you a free meal, even though you mention them on the air.
I know.
You made him kiss.
Oh, yeah. What was that again? I forget.
You made this our friend
You
kissed
became
the girl he
yourself.
was with.
Yeah.
And the next day, you're talking about having dinner with this guy, and his wife is listening.
No, he wasn't. No. He wasn't
outdid
married.
him
He wasn't
on
married.
the air.
Wait.
I didn't know.
He
Of
wasn't
course you
married. It
didn't
was the
know.
girl that was married. It was the girl. He outed her.
Shit.
Shit my ass.
You're dangerous.
I didn't know.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I didn't know about this.
Talk about regret. Do you regret it now?
No. I mean,
exactly. Why?
wait
It was
a
a
second.
great show.
Wait a
The
second.
influence you had.
When we went out to dinner,
Peer pressure.
so I said to them, let me see you kiss. Why? Because I didn't believe they were a
Because they
couple.
were old. No, they were
you were
old
egging
boyfriend
them
and
on in your
girlfriend.
usual fashion.
Oh.
They were old boyfriend and girlfriend. You can believe they were just friends. So you wanted to see that
I
romance
did that
rekindled.
at dinner?
You
At
did
dinner?
it.
What kind of
over
fucking
sushi.
person am I?
What?
We wondered about
You
that.
need a little self-examination.
And your
You should come out to
wonderful
dinner
wife,
with
who
me.
wasn't married to you at the time, was
Right.
beautifully sitting by your side and
And what are
supporting
you?
all that.
And what are you saying that on the radio, the woman who was married, the husband heard? Did he divorce her for that?
No.
No, we don't know what
We
happened
don't
to the
know.
lady.
But
it
guys
wasn't good.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, did not have a happy ending.
You know,
because
now-
of you.
Wow.
I remember I tried to get you to feel Elizabeth's breasts in front of me too.
You don't think
Hey,
they're
I
married?
problem.
I don't remember that. No, I would
Elizabeth,
have
I'm curious about you. When you met Bill Shatner,
Yeah.
he's obviously an internationally famous actor, musician. I mean, he's everything. He's an author. There isn't a thing he doesn't
He's a
sell.
triple threat.
Right. He's a triple. He's everything. I mean, if it ain't tied down, he's selling it to you.
If it's tied down,
Right.
I'll tell it to you so you can cut it loose.
Well, he does talk about a strap-on in Shatner's world. So.
He does?
Yeah.
Why would you bring up a strap-on?
Why would you bring up a strap?
You'll just have to
Now
come
you've
see the
done it.
opening.
Has he ever used a strap-on with you?
No.
No.
Ooh, should need one.
Elizabeth, how did you meet? Elizabeth, how did you
Why
meet
would
Bill
you bring
Shatner?
up the-
He's going to have a heart attack.
Why would the phrase strap on? Why would that come out of your mouth?
Because of the opening of your show.
What's the opening of the show? The strap? Oh, strapped. I talk about a rocket up my ass as an entrance.
Oh.
That's what she means.
What the hell kind of show is that?
Oh, that's what I want you to find out.
That's why
Elizabeth,
Bring your
yes.
kids.
What
They'll
is
love
it like? Take us into the world. William Shatner. Where do you meet this guy? Why do you believe his rap? I mean, how does he seduce you?
Well, how's he going to lie? He is William
Right.
Shatner.
What kind of love making was there at first? And don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, no. Don't gloss over
What kind of mover is he?
Were
How
you
long
like,
does it
wow,
take?
I'm with Captain Kirk? I mean, were you a big
Well, how
fan?
many questions were those? I can't keep up. Remember, it's 4 o'clock
Where
in the
did you-
morning, my time.
Where
for
did you
God's
meet
sake.
William Shatner, the
Where did
great Captain
well,
Kirk?
You know, it's kind of it's a beautiful story. We say that we met through grief and horses, and that's the truth.
Had you lost someone as well?
I did. I had a husband of 17 years, and he was 47 when he died of lymphoma of the bone.
Oh.
And he was diagnosed stage 4 at at 47 and lived a year and a half. We were a horse training team.
Did you dump him as soon as you got the cancer diagnosis, or did you kind of like stay there for a while?
I kind of stayed and nursed him a little and all that.
What point did you leave him?
When he died.
When he died,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Good for you. Well, you're a good woman.
And still,
I
kept
would have
him
left.
around through all the memorials, had that. But the irony of the situation is that one of my very best clients was Bill Shatner's wife's business manager.
Marona, who can follow this? So you are a good woman, is what you're saying. In other words, you stuck by your husband as he was dying.
As best I could.
Well, you're a loyal. Now I see why Bill's in love with you.
Well,
Yes.
it goes even further, and I know we're on the air. And
So she was grieving, and you took advantage of her.
That's right.
No,
Leave it to Bill Shatner.
No, my husband died
your wife had died.
My wife had died. Her husband had died.
Did you go to a grieving class? Is that it?
No.
Horses were a therapy.
Brought us
Are
together.
horses your life, Mr.
Yes.
Shatner?
Now,
yes, they are.
The beautiful progression of that story is, I'm now up to here. I'm up to date now. Right now, I'm to whatever the date is today. 4 or 5 days ago, I had a flu, and I'm opening on a one-man show on Broadway.
Yeah.
And I've got the stomach flu.
Do you think it was nerves?
No, it was literally the flu.
But don't you think it was brought on by the fact that you had the pressure now of a one-man show?
No.
Well, he had done it before.
Don't say pressure.
Not this version.
Really?
It could be, obviously.
Stomach
stress.
flu, what'd you have, diarrhea?
Everything.
Everything. Did you vomit and have diarrhea at the same time?
You really want the graphic
Yeah,
details?
seriously.
No, I didn't vomit.
But you had diarrhea.
It's the T-shirt's fault.
It was ridiculous. So, the
Wait, did you
anxiety-
smell the diarrhea?
It's the T-shirt's fault. I
I'm
keep
never gonna
saying
get- What
on
does
the
that mean?
back of the promotional T-shirt they sell, it says "Shat happens." It was a bad omen.
No, but tell me something. When he has diarrhea,
I'm never going to get this story out.
Do you
We've
share-
descended into my
no,
diarrhea.
but wait a second. Do you share a bathroom with him? Like, in other words, where were you when he had his diarrhea?
Well.
Were you in a hotel?
Well, some things are private.
No, but seriously, where were you? Were you in a hotel waiting to go to do the show?
Howard, it was everywhere.
His diarrhea was everywhere?
I mean, it.
Did he get any in his pants?
Did he explode?
Wait a minute.
Just a running show.
Did he shit his pants? Did Bill Shatner?
Howard Stern's on. I told you, Liz.
No, but wait, let me understand something.
Yeah, we had 2 bedrooms.
You had 2 bedrooms.
There's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Apartment, okay. How many bathrooms are in the apartment?
7.
No, sir, there are 2?
Yeah.
So when he has diarrhea, does he close the door and is he very private, or do you catch a whiff?
Oh, God.
Honestly.
Hey,
because this is a
I do
problem for a lot.
anything it takes. I love my husband so much
He's
that
Really?
it doesn't matter. It
What a
takes,
beautiful answer.
You know,
Do you hear
I do
Bill
it-
going? Like, do you hear...
If he wants, I've never heard
Was that Gary?
ever.
Did Gary do that?
Yeah, it's you guys. You know, never hear that. Bill's much too much of a gentleman to,
He
to
is a
do any of
gentleman.
that.
I'm too much of a gentleman to fart. I mean,
Yes. No.
I was about to tell you a beautiful
fart in
story,
the bed?
but I'm not going to tell
Does he ever fart in the bed? Seriously, does he?
Not until you listen to his beautiful story will I answer that.
No, but does he snore?
Not until I answer.
All right, go ahead.
Let him
All right,
talk,
all
then
right,
I'll
Mr.
answer
Shatner.
any.
No, it's too beautiful a story to be on this show. He wants to talk about farting and
No.
snoring.
I'm just curious about how
And
intimate
crap.
the relationship
If I
is.
say crap a lot, will that help?
No, because my wife has never walked in on me moving my bowels and has never
I
smelled
hate
my...
that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep it a little bit romantic.
Exactly. You close the door.
So that's why I was
And
asking.
what happens if she opens the door?
No, I'd be mortified.
But she's got to say, "Oh, Howard. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you on the
Yeah,
toilet."
but I
What
lock
do you
the door.
do?
I lock the doors. I mean, I'm
lock?
so yeah. I don't think she's ever smelled my duty, and I don't want her to.
Well, you have let one go in her presence.
I have farted.
Yeah.
But
Robin,
by
has she
accident.
farted in your presence?
No.
No.
We're
She's
not
too much
that
of a lady.
intimate at all.
Yeah.
This is beginning to give a different definition to being
if
on
he
the
has
air.
farted, he's in total denial, right? He says, that
All right,
wasn't
so Mr.
me.
Shatner,
That was Gary Dillabone.
You were talking about your great romance with your wife. So you were both grieving, and
There were horses.
There were horses involved.
And we met. We were introduced.
Someone set you up.
Exactly. They
Right.
said, here's 2 people that should meet each other.
His business manager's wife, of all people.
And she introduced us. We've both lost somebody. We're in the depth of grief.
Right.
We both are not just enamored, but obsessed by horses.
Right, perfect.
And perfect.
And
we fall in
dogs,
love
the same
and
breed of dogs. We have the same breed of dogs.
So when you're grieving over a husband and you're grieving over a wife, is it appropriate to meet and then make love? Like, do you wait to make love with one another because you're saying, well, hey, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You got to be respectful. Or do you, in your grief, they say sometimes sex
makes you feel better.
Makes you feel better. That's basic animal
that's
instinct.
an interesting and very perceptive question.
Yeah.
Grief can be debilitating, and you stumble around life for a period of time. Generally, it's about a year before you begin to recover. It's like an illness. And then after a while, you begin to breathe and say, wait a minute, I think I'm going to live.
So you hadn't had sex with anybody for that year?
You don't talk.
Then you two meet. How long do you wait before you actually make love? Full-blown intercourse.
How long?
Yeah, how long do you wait?
Well, it depends how you define time.
How long was it, Elizabeth?
Well, it's an interesting story and long story if you want to get into it. His first date he asked me to go to was to the Antarctic. And I had my own business on a Canon photo safari shoot to shoot penguins.
Fantastic.
But
And I say you'll have your own room. I'm
no,
alone,
I said
you're alone.
I'll have my own room.
Yeah, sure.
And
he's William Shatner. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I said, but I've been taught to do, when I'm confused, to do a pro and a con list. And I owned my own business.
Why were you confused? Because you thought it was inappropriate to go away with him?
I owned my own business. I had responsibilities. I was a horse trainer. I had 25 head of horses who are like people's children to train, and that
you just can't pick up and go off.
I had responsibilities. So my con list was a lot longer than my pro list, and I had to refuse.
You refused?
Yes, I said, sorry, I would love to,
when
but
he
no.
made love to you the first time, was it what you imagined? Because had you ever been out with a famous actor before?
I didn't really get he was a famous actor because I didn't watch too much television. And every time I saw Star Trek go by,
yes,
I sort of kept going by it myself.
But he's tremendously charismatic, is he not? He sucks you in.
Don't use that
like
word.
a vampire. And by the way, South Pole is Bill's go-to move. He's invited me. He's invited other women. It's not like it's for the first.
Anyway, it didn't go. But then the next time he did ask me to go.
Yes, you went.
He asked me to go to New York.
Oh, that's a little more
short
reasonable.
trip.
Yeah, there's a difference between the South Pole and New York.
And I said separate rooms, and he said yes.
Why did you insist on separate rooms? Were you not attracted to him?
Well, I wasn't, I wasn't interested in wasting my time getting emotionally involved with somebody that may not be good for me.
Right. You didn't know if he was just trying to get into your pants.
And besides, I said I would never date an actor.
Right.
And then never.
Had you even kissed Bill yet? Had you
No.
Why would you never date an actor?
Boy, you're not much of a mover, are you?
No. Well, I saw in her something very serious.
And were you horny from like her holding out?
Look at her.
No, that's what I'm saying. So would you go home and whack one out?
Oh my God.
What was your move?
I wouldn't put it in quite those terms.
But you did, right?
She's a marvelously beautiful woman with a spectacular figure.
And you were lonely.
And lonely and coming out of grief.
She is a marvelous woman.
And she's a marvelous woman.
Attractive.
And so I knew that this could be a long-term relationship, and I didn't want to rush it.
How much of an age difference is there? Let's talk about that for
Our
a second.
first date, we only held hands.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You little romantic.
Was that gross?
We watched
Was Bill's hand sweaty?
No, because we watched a movie and held hands. And you know what? It attracted me.
So romantic.
We walked at the same pace.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. That's very important. You can't have a
person
be
galloping
a fast
ahead of you,
and then you be a slow
behind you is worse.
Right.
I mean, so we walked at the same pace.
So when did you decide you would allow him to take you, so to speak? How long did you wait?
We went on that New York trip, and then there was something magical that happened.
He found the key to your room. What was the matter?
She hit it between her knees.
Did he force you to watch the Star Trek movies?
I was scared to death of New York.
Something fun happened.
I know what it was. You saw his bank book.
No.
Okay, that's my move. That's what
I didn't read that book, that chapter in your book, Howard.
Seems to be fun. So you
stopped at the forward, actually.
What was the thing that made you feel romantic toward him, the way you could trust him, that he wasn't just going to have sex with you?
The most romantic thing happened, and I still don't know if he planned it to this day, if it was still fate. But here we were in New York, and I'm a country girl, and New York is intimidating to me. And he forgot to tell me, he said, I have this event to go to. It's to raise money for a girl that's dying of cancer.
Oh, you pulled that one.
And but it's
He does that with everyone.
It's better than the Antarctic.
And of course, say, do you want to go with me, or you can stay in the spa? I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Cancer. This must, I just lost somebody from cancer. I have to be part of this. So how long? We got in the car.
It's 3.5 hours back there.
And with your agent at that time, who had also lost somebody, so it was a car ride of grief. We get there, we go visit the girl in the hospital. Aww. We bring her a stuffed German Shepherd.
Do you think this is Bill's move to show you what a great guy he
Bill
is? I would do that.
You see how hard he is.
I would do something like that.
I was beginning to warm up.
Do you think he said to his agent, "Listen, find me some sick girl"?
No, but this is where the question. This is where I wonder. Okay, so we do all this.
You're worse than I've ever thought.
We do all this beautiful stuff. We meet her parents who are also dying of cancer. He makes them. The fundraiser was he goes in and throws one bowling ball for the cause, and he makes a strike, if you can believe it. It was magic.
Well,
okay,
he's an athlete.
Then on the way back home, guess what? The agent doesn't go with us in the car, and the heater in the car goes out.
Right.
And
it's midwinter.
And he needs to cuddle with you.
And he put his arm around me.
And it's a clear moonlit night.
Right.
Okay. So we're halfway between Albany and New York.
We haven't kissed yet.
And I'll pick up those other geodes too.
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put this in. There's a big geode in there and a bunch of small ones that you can grab.
Let me get rid of these glasses. Okay. Mini geode. Okay.
Okay, you ready to see what I have to show you? Okay, come over here.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Literally, girl. You're the best. You are the best. Oh man.
Did you see this one?
I see. I see.
Yep.
That's kind of rude.
Oh.
Honestly.
What do you mean?
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Why would you do that?
You don't even know what we're talking about.
Right.
I do.
You think you do.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, something's off, I guess, I don't know.
I don't know what to put over here. Do you have...
Maybe you're thinking about something else, NTF.
Okay, no, you don't. I'm gonna see if he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. I don't know what to put on this. If you have any ideas, let me know. Let's put one over here too. Can you? Will it let you do it or no? I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I think I know. Here.
I'm watching the stream, right?
No, you're not. No, you're not. What?
I like how you're all secretive and I'm here watching you type it out.
What?
That does ruin the fun.
What?
Gosh darn.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll act surprised when I come see it then.
That's funny.
I just thought, what did you think of, J-Love? What were you thinking about?
They're all being secretive and I'm just right here watching it all go down.
Darn.
Oh,
I know.
Man. He got us.
They're just like, he was so sneaky. He's not gonna notice.
Nope, I know.
Just like, Boy, I'd never noticed that.
So unfortunate. NTF was probably doing the same thing. That one's probably ruined too.
Well, how about next time you don't announce what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
But it wasn't even announced. It was just, like, oh yeah, I got something I want to show you. I was like, oh, yeah.
So obvious.
It was a good laugh.
I literally, NTF, I just want you to know, this ad has been literally stuck on you this whole time. I literally kept oh, there it goes. I just had to refresh. I'm like, what the heck? I've been trying to view your stream for an eternity, and it's like, nope.
I don't even like Popeyes.
Not the Popeyes. Not the Popeyes. Meanwhile, NTF is like, why did I agree to this?
When Mayor walks into the D2 locker room and sees a trauma in her Titan armor, and he looks.
I sure hope nobody put a sign.
I'm like, what? I was just gonna try it on, and Aaron's like, oh, Cass, I didn't know you
What
were.
did you say? Pumpkin bread.
No, a cross-classer. That's
he said,
crazy.
I sure hope nobody put a sign.
That is crazy.
That would be tragic.
A cross-classer is crazy, J-Love.
I'm gonna watch you sleep.
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
I'm gonna go get my sandwich in the fridge.
Sammy.
From
sandwich
the
in the fridge.
I will say, that'll be the day that pigs fly.
Forget to water Batman's bowl. I've done it a lot. He's cute. I don't have water.
I haven't even seen. Well, I mean, yes,
say hello
NTF
to
does
the
play
chickens. Good morning,
Titan
chickies.
sometimes, but I haven't seen him play Titan here recently. Now that I think about it. Again, like a lot of us haven't been playing Destiny as much. I think also kind of because of the state of the game where it is right now. But
he said, "D-Reet."
Renegades will be here very soon, so we'll be getting back into that. But
Is
we're
that what
always
doing
down to
with
help
the
other
berries?
people.
Are we selling them?
That's what I'm doing with them, just because they make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
Thank goodness. My goodness. That was really... Scream, let it shout, let it bow.
We can appreciate all Destiny 2 classes. All right, J-Love.
How dare you? I gotta say, I'm with NTF on the Warlock main. But I do be liking all the I like all of them. I do have to say though that I've used Titan the least amount. Not that I don't appreciate it. But I am a Warlock main. I've been a Warlock main since Destiny 1. So
Oh, OG over here for sure.
I've never played Destiny.
nope. You don't know nothing about that Destiny. I'm so excited to like bring Chloe through raids and stuff.
Titan Masterclass.
Actually, I don't know if she's gonna get a lot. Her and Devin. I don't know if they're gonna get many of the expansions.
We will find all.
Which will be kind of a bummer, but we can at least do.
I like how you. I like how you spelled fight. Oh man.
Misspelled crayons, J-Love.
Masterclass.
Whoa.
I think not.
Oh man.
Hunters are the masterclass. Okay.
I do love a hunter. Hunters have the best drip. I will say that.
Of course we
They
do.
have some. They have some nice stuff. They do.
Of course.
There's a pot of gold. Oh my gosh! I've never had that in Stardew ever, and I have an insane amount of freaking hours in this game. Like it's insane. That is crazy. Down
I'm telling you right now, Saber, I think I've been
never
around.
seen that ever. Oh,
Maybe I've been around
There's a rainbow happening right now. Down
other
at the
classes
waterfall,
for too long.
where
I
that
feel like I'm
hat- Where
softening.
the mouse goes into that abandoned house. I don't know if you guys know. when that happens. There's a
I
mouse
used
that
to
goes into the
say
abandoned
that
house.
all the
Well,
time.
there's
I
a
will not
pot of
stand
gold
for
here,
this
and I
slander.
got-
Saber, I'm softening up. I don't like
That's so
it. Help
funny.
me! Help me!
That is so cute. I love that for me.
No, I'm kidding. I must strengthen your training.
That is just like so fun. I've never
Oh
had that
my
happen.
gosh. Help me!
Kind of nerding out.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Tiff! Come here. Look at my hat. Look at my hat.
Okay.
Nice.
I will wake up very early
go.
every single day. When does training start, Saber? When does training start?
I love that.
I'm ready.
I'm very excited about that. That's
Let's
so
get this going.
silly. Never had that in this game. Crazy.
If you guys see a gnome hat, Arrow was really wanting one. I don't know if I have it in the game.
No.
She said, do you not like gnomes? A gnome? You say
Gnomes-
no, but
gnomes
a
are
gnome.
her,
Oh my
favorite thing.
gosh. Tomorrow evening, you'll get special birthday training. Well, considering that my birthday
I
was
can do one more chicken to fill the coop. And
How
it'll
appropriate.
Give us a lot of
How
money selling the
appropriate.
eggs. Who wants to name the next chicken?
Ben.
Say Ben?
Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You called it out first. It's Ben. Ben it is. Ben the chicken. Let's go.
I meant mine. Yours is tomorrow. Hey! Almost birthday buddies. Let's go.
Okay, tomorrow I need to go mining. Really get
And happy
asylum
early
for our
birthday.
chickens.
Thank you. Thank you, Saber.
This is so cutesy. Oh, I gotta take this. I gotta go to Robin.
That is such a blessing. Another year. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you.
It's Arrow's birthday?
It was. Yesterday.
Yeah,
was
my
your
birthday was yesterday.
How old are you now?
Happy late birthday!
Thank you. Thank you.
My goodness.
Yep.
What'd you do?
I hung out with some friends. So we went out to brunch and then played some pickleball. And then well, I hung out with one of my friends. We went to go eat brunch, then pickleball, and then I hung out with some of my other friends. We went to go to Korean barbecue. It was so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really good. And then I went on a hike. That next morning, or my birthday, yesterday. So it was really nice. I enjoyed it.
Nice, nice.
And then had a great stream, too. Yes, thank you, J-Love. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
I forgot that it was even her birthday. I don't think I said happy birthday yesterday.
Wow, actually you didn't. That's crazy.
Wow. I have
Wow.
an excuse. You did it.
That'd be crazy.
No, he's
Imagine.
joking. He's joking.
Imagine,
He's joking.
NTF. Imagine. Imagine. That's crazy.
I'll do better next year.
Friend sends a birth and you forget.
That's so
Unfortunate.
I love that though. Our birthdays are kind of close.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
October 19th.
October 19th.
And
What are you
Chloe's
gonna
is
do?
this. I'm going
That's
to visit
tomorrow.
Chloe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. We'll go
Really
visit Chloe, and we're gonna have a joint birthday party because her birthday's a couple days before mine. And so she sent out invitations, and they say, "You're," because she'll be 25 and I'll be 30. It's my big birthday, and It says, it says, you're
30
invited
game?
to the death of Devin's 20s and Chloe's quarter-life crisis.
I like that. I think that's funny. That is so funny.
Yeah. It's very fun.
You had Korean barbecue and didn't share.
My best friend.
It was I didn't have room to share. I didn't have room to share any Korean barbecue. I was stuffed. I was stuffed to the max. That Korean barbecue was so good.
No.
I said that.
Ew.
You said ew.
He's always
Okay,
wanting
fine,
to
fine.
take me, and then he always wants to take me to Hooters or Ojos Locos, and I'm like, bro, no.
He said,
Like,
that's a no
dude,
for
you're
me,
not
dog.
fucking, like, come on. And I'm just like, brother.
Oh, this is the one.
That is not my life.
But yeah, the Korean barbecue was
And he's
really
like, bro, you
good.
definitely, okay, excuse my language, but he's like, you definitely need to have your hoe phase. I'm like, absolutely not.
He said, thought about it and decided.
Sounds toxic to me.
He's like that, but the cool thing is he is respectful. If I tell him no, he's just like, all right, fine. But like, still, the next birthday he'll be like, all right, now I gotta take you. I'm like, no.
You're
Okay,
like,
fine.
we went over this, homie. It's a no for me, dog.
I'm like, every year you think I'm gonna change? Nah.
All right, let's see.
So I'm just like, it's a no for me, dog.
No, but it was really good.
These plants have not been watered.
And don't be jealous, J-Love.
And then I got baptized.
Have
I'm
you
like,
had?
I hope this settles in your brain now that every response will be no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. When was the last time that you had Korean barbecue?
Yeah. We don't stand.
Well, no.
Don't feel bad. When my birthday pops up, I was told I need to go to.
And I scold him too. Like, the man has his girlfriend. Like, they live together and all. And he still makes dumb choices. And I'm just like, dude.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
I'm like,
do.
you're like, he's very smart. Like, he's like intellectually smart.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, how are you super smart, but also the most dumbest person in a relationship?
Unfortunately, that sometimes I think our intelligence can actually be like to our detriment, if that makes sense.
And I'm just like, how is it that I've never dated in my life, and I know a lot more respect for a relationship and like much more stuff about relationships, what to do and what not to do,
right?
Than you, who had multiple relationships. So I'm just like, how math ain't mathin' right there, brother.
And even J-Love was saying, don't feel bad, bro. When my birthday popped up, I was told I need to go to Las Vegas, and I was like, for what? And they wanted to get me drunk and go to the clubs, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah.
Yeah, no, people are like, I mean, even the Bible talks about it. It's like, they're of the world, they're gonna want to do of the world things. So like, I also like don't hold it against him. Like, he's not religious. He doesn't claim to be. He already talked to me about it. I'm like, I mean, all right, that's your view, but I'm still gonna try to get you to come to heaven with me. But he's still like a brother, and I still love him.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm still gonna be sprinkling in that eternal water, making sure that he gets a few sips, and then eventually he'll want the full bottle.
Yep.
I'm not,
Planting
you're
that
my best
seed.
friend. You're coming with me.
Planting that seed, watering it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about, like, there's a lot of people in my life that I'm like, I'm believing. I'm like, nah, you're no man left behind. It is hard because, like, you can't, there's just things that you can't choose for people. It can be really hard.
Yeah, that's my older brother. My older brother absolutely is atheist and does not like want to understand it. I'm like, Lord, help me with this man.
Yeah, that's my dad. And I've been really trying to be persistent in prayer, which is something I struggle with.
That's all you
Like
gotta do.
the persistent part, you know what I mean? Like, it's more sporadic. I would say I'm more sporadic than I am persistent. So
how did y'all come to
something
know?
I've been
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, good. No, I was pretty much finished with my thought.
I was gonna ask, how did y'all come to know Christ? Was it through like another family member or your own journey finding the Lord?
Mine's a long story, so I'm gonna let like you guys go first.
I would say for me, so I had my parents had me at 19, and they were not following Christ. My dad's always been a non-believer, and dad wasn't really around until I was 8. And my great grandfather actually is the one who he would pick me up. He would take me to church every Sunday, so he exposed me to that. And then I suffered a lot of abuse throughout my life in my home at a very old. And in high school, I finally kind of came to a place of surrender, to a level of surrender. I guess that was deeper than when I was younger. And then it wasn't until, honestly, I would say earlier this year that I like fully surrendered my life to Christ, like, and understanding what that really looks like. Like, I'm going to be 30 next month, and it's crazy that it's taken me that long to really like walking with the Lord my whole life, but not really understanding it until he brought me to a place of where I would just like